Yo, 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 yo. Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? That's the question. Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? What's up? How we doing? Was it? More than the night before? I don't know. Kind of same shit. What was worse about last night than the night before? Or the night before that, even. I don't know. What's up there, Chief? What's going on? Hello? Hello? Shelton, you there? It's frozen, I guess. Oh, what's happening? What's up, Eduardo? How we doing, everybody? I guess he's frozen. I don't know what happened to him. Okay, let's try it again. Hola.
What's good, man?
What's going
How was your morning?
on? All right, all right. Same shit. Dealing with the kids and all that.
You didn't go nowhere?
Yeah, I didn't like it either. Yeah. I gotta go. I gotta go. I think I'm going to this press conference later.
What is the press conference?
5. And I got shit to do between that with the kids and stuff.
Is it nearby?
The Palladium.
Okay, yeah. That's a man. That's up next to you.
I believe so, yeah. I think it's on like in the 30s. I'm looking it up right now. I forget where it is. It's on. Yeah, right here. It's on Broadway and like 45th Street. Yeah.
Man, they're having a press conference there. Is it open?
Yeah. They robbed us of a good UK fight. Smith for getting hurt, huh? What's he talking about? At least Serrata and Mo. Yeah, well, you know, Serrata's out of his mind sometimes.
What does the dude do, bro? He's real.
Well, I mean,
He is, man. I mean, he's been through a lot of shit that a lot of people don't understand because they haven't. That's why. You know what I mean?
yeah, but you know.
Yeah, but Michael, can't know what the people went through until you went through that shit, bro. That's what you know what I mean?
I understand. Just, you know.
It's like Shelton and I, bro, like we're military, right? People just say, "Oh, that's bullshit, man." That that's part of it. Nah, man, it ain't what they think it is, bro. You go through some shit there, bro.
Oh, I understand. I understand, but Serrata wanting to fight and all that shit is really goofy.
Well, I mean, that's the way he did it, man. That the kid was in the street a lot, man. When you're on the street, you fight a lot, bro.
So was I. I don't want to fight people.
Nah, but you wasn't. I guarantee you wasn't in his deep shit, bro, like that, bro. You wasn't around the freaking the young yo. You didn't slang it. You didn't freaking bang it like he did, because he banged it.
Why you think I didn't sell? Because
you can sell it, but he was in it, bro. He was doing the shit, bro.
He was doing. What do you mean doing it?
Different. He was addicted to this shit, bro. You know what I mean? People,
well, that doesn't mean that you gotta keep your old habits.
No, but but you think it's easy to get rid of all that shit that you went through. It ain't. It's not
easy, bro. But it doesn't make it right.
But it doesn't make it wrong either, man. It's just shit that people go through, bro.
I think it's wrong at that age to want to start fighting people, especially like that was ridiculous.
Well, but okay, so it's wrong for me if I run up to this knucklehead. You think I'm not gonna feel the same?
That's different because he really goes at you hard.
Okay, it says Mo doesn't go at him. You don't think so?
Nah, not like that. Not like come on. HLD is he's a different kind of person. How he goes at people. Mo is not like that at all. Not at all. Like they're talking boxing, and then Serrata nowhere. Like, you know what? Fuck that. We're fighting, bitch. It's like, what? It's different. Very different.
I mean, yeah, but I understand Serrata, man. People get something. I don't like. I'm only like this with that dude. That's
no,
it.
and that see, I understand you, but
that dude, that's it, bro.
That dude is, and Mo are very different. The way they
I can't even fucking say he's freaking because he doesn't deserve to be talked about. He doesn't, bro. He's fucking.
Well, I get it. Look, he instigates, but Mo doesn't instigate. You know what I mean? It is very different. Very different. Like to me, that's goofy. But
where'd Shelton go? I wanted to see Shelton, bro.
I don't know. I guess his computer froze. I don't know.
He's been frozen for a minute, man.
Yep. Yep. Hello.
Is it you got the heat up there? Is it hot?
Yeah, it's hot. 82 right now.
Wow.
It's gonna go up to 86.
Yeah. My boy made it home from the Congo yesterday, bro, which is good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I was freaking, that's a you don't know when you go places like that, bro, through countries like that in Africa, you don't know if you're gonna, because there's always a civil war out there. Always, bro. Always.
Right.
There's always a civil war out there, bro. So yeah, he made it home.
That's
and
good.
I'm happy for it.
Good to hear.
Absolutely. But
how come you didn't come in the room last night?
Nah, I was worried about him, bro.
About Mo?
No, about my
oh, your son. I thought you said Mo. I got you.
I'm gonna make my foot.
He's good though?
Yeah, man. I won't. Yeah, as long as I see his ass, I'm good, bro. Then we talk, and yeah, we're good. He's, and that's more important to me than anything, bro. He's a good dude. I ain't gonna say he's a kid because he's 38 and he does a lot of good stuff for the people. You know, he volunteers and shit a lot of times, and do his thing. But that's his profession. He picked it, and so that's what he does, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, that's the only reason why I didn't want to freaking. And plus, it wasn't. I ain't gonna let this dude ever jump the channel and shit. That dude's forget it, man. I'm not even gonna. He disgusts me, bro.
Yeah, he goes pretty.
For being a Puerto Rican, bro, he disgusts me, bro.
He he fights with everybody, literally everybody.
No, but you let him too. I mean, you like it, so I wouldn't. That's me. That's your
Some
channel. It's your channel. You do whatever you want with him. But I'm not
sometimes
gonna.
sometimes it's funny, but it's
It's
you know what
not, bro.
I don't like when people pick on when people are bullies, but you're
It's
not
not.
being bullied. You're fight. You know what I mean? You're fucking with him right back. So it's
Yeah.
I wouldn't be okay if somebody was bullying somebody.
Well, but so blind face the other day talking on. He doesn't even know what the hell's going on, but he doesn't come here like he usually does, bro, and talks that shit like if that's his brother. Fuck him.
I don't remember what he said.
Well, anyway, but I do. Anyways, and that's another. I mean, the best people on the channel, man. I love them all, bro. I get along with every single one of them, but him, bro.
Yeah, I
And
know.
you know who's very, very cool too is like Jackie. Jackie's an incredible person, and
Right.
I hope she freaking has a good time when she comes up here, and none of this freaking bullshit, comes through. Because I do, I listen. I got five of us, and three of them are firemen, first responders, bro, and the other one's my nephew's um friend there. That he's a lawyer. He's coming with us, and they're good people, bro. And I do want them because I told her about you guys. They listen to the show and shit like that. They don't like HLD, obviously, but
Okay.
and
Yeah.
they said, yeah, well, I mean, they're good people. They want to go and have a good time. They want to meet a couple of you guys and just come back. But obviously, that dude ain't gonna show up.
No, he's not.
So he
No.
can talk all he want and tickets this and it is section 102. I made a mistake. I
It
made a
is what?
mistake.
Oh, it's 102.
102. Yeah. I made a mistake, and this son of a bitch is making a freaking mockery because
I know.
somebody made him a fucking mistake. You know what I
No,
mean? Oh,
I don't
but
think you would lie about that.
he's got a black card. But he's got a black card. Motherfucker, take out that black card and pay for the shit, bro.
I don't know what he has, but I know you wouldn't. I didn't think you would lie about it. You
And
don't
then you
strike
put
me as
that. What the hell am I gonna lie for, man? I've been to plenty of freaking events, bro.
yeah,
You know what I mean? A lot more than anybody in this motherfucking panel has been around, bro. I'm telling you right now. I don't need to be making fucking big shit out of this shit, bro. Oh, I
but
did bring. I'm trying
somebody
to
like
bring.
somebody
Hmm?
like that, you have to ignore them.
Yeah, I'm trying to trying to get Mickey's nephew to come with us.
Who?
Mickey, his nephew, Mickey Ward's nephew.
Oh, Mickey Ward's nephew.
Yeah,
Okay.
to come with us. Dick Eklund's kid, his kid, Dickie's kid.
I've talked to Mick's daughter a couple of times. I
Yeah,
was trying years ago. I tried to get an interview. I was talking with her a little. She came
Dick,
in my room
Dick,
once.
Dickie. Yeah, she's big now. I went when she was fucking tiny, man. I remember when that girl was born.
Big, like
But
she's overweight or just grown up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, her mom wasn't a Barbie. You know what I mean? She was just a good person, and I mean, Marlene's a nice people. But Dickie's kid fought for a little bit. He made his pro debut, and then he found, it was a tough draw.
And that's a good point. What Johnny just said.
Uh,
That's a really good point.
mm,
That's such a good point. Beefing with people with no face, like this, you don't even know if we don't even know who this guy is.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? That's why it's
yeah,
like don't even.
yeah. But you can't just let him. You can't just let him take over the show, Marco. You can't.
He doesn't take over the show.
Well, he does. If he doesn't let anybody talk, what's the point?
He lets
What's the
people talk.
point?
I let people. I make sure for the
I
obviously
mean, you've
there's
been
been
doing
some
a better
beefing,
job.
but
You've been doing a better job. But when I came here, he was like running the shit, bro. I mean, you've been
Nah,
doing a
no,
better
Mike
job.
had to fucking even with me, I had to kick him out one time. He gets out of
No, well,
control sometimes.
if he called me a cunt, he will never be on my freaking channel. That's for
Yeah,
sure. That's for
well,
sure.
you know,
That's for sure. That's a nasty shit, bro.
I
That's
give
nasty shit.
I give people, chances,
Yeah, okay,
He
well,
claimed and he claimed he was, joking.
well,
It's like, "All right, well, don't joke like that." And, there you go.
okay.
Let's
So
see.
okay, Michael. So when it happens again,
Then that'll be a fucking problem.
okay, okay. I'm just telling you. You know what
I
I mean?
don't
Because when they speak freely like that and they're comfortable, like you know how the world works, bro. If you're comfortable around things, bro, and you get away with this shit, it's gonna keep happening and doing shit like that again, bro.
we'll
That's
see.
how it is. It's a fucked up world, man.
But it's true. Like somebody with no face, and I like him for the most part. Like I know he's a dick to
I know
you,
you like him. I know you
and
like him.
I know
I
he's
know
a dick
you like him.
to other people. I just think that he gets
I don't know why. I don't know why you
because
like him,
he gets a rise out of annoying people, right?
and you like it.
I don't like that. But it's up to you guys as adults to be like, all right, I don't even know who this guy is.
This is not
I
my
can't
channel,
I
though.
can't react to that shit. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like
but
Mick does the same shit to people.
yeah,
Not as much, but Mick
not as
does the
much.
same thing.
Not as much.
But he still
And
does the same thing. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
but no, just not even way close, bro. And Mick respects,
No,
bro. He
Mick's pretty
knows.
bad. Mick's no, that's not true. Mick's pretty
Well,
bad, but Mick
he respects
I
me.
well, it's about you, but he doesn't respect other people. Mick doesn't respect me sometimes. I'd kick his ass out too.
Yeah, he respects me though. You know
Well,
what I mean?
exactly, but he doesn't
But
respect
I don't really go back and forth with him either.
because he doesn't go at you specifically. But if he did, you would. He goes at other people
Yeah, but I
specifically.
think there's reasons. There's people.
I'm just trying to show you that like
Yeah.
other people do that with other people, right?
Okay.
I know.
So, but I'm trying to say this guy goes where. If it wasn't CJ, it's the other. If once,
Yes.
I mean,
Oh
it's so
yes.
crazy, bro.
Yes.
You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? It can't. It's not. It's
And
not.
unfortunately, also part of it is entertainment, and
Entertainment.
it's
When
entertainment for the show. It really Some of it's funny, like the fact that some of you guys get so upset over somebody who doesn't even tell you who he is like fucking. It's like you ever see the first
I don't know.
Freddy Krueger movie, the very first one. So at the very end of the movie, do you remember how he dies? The woman goes, "You know what? I'm not fucking scared of you anymore. I'm not even going to pay you any attention." And she turns her back on him, taking away all his power, and he fucking
Well,
melts away.
I did that to him. You know, that's why he starts talking. When he starts talking Spanish, you know that he's mad. When he starts talking Spanish, you know that he's
Well,
mad.
whatever it is, nah, I mean, he gets a reaction out of you, and that's what he likes. He
He gets
likes
a
it.
reaction out of me, but I threw it back. I don't even let him talk no more. Like blah blah blah, blah.
But
And
I guarantee
and
you,
guess what he does? And guess what he does now, Michael? He
what?
does the same shit I did to him, to other people. That's freaking bullshit.
I'm just saying, if you ignored him, he would stop. He would move on to somebody else, but he would stop.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
so no, I
Guaranteed.
don't want that shit. Why would I want him to move on to somebody else, bro? Fuck him, bro.
Oh,
Fuck
well,
him.
then, if you're going to engage in it, it's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, fuck him. I mean, no, I don't want him to move to him to something. He needs to fucking go up, man.
And by
And
the way, you're fucking funny too.
yeah,
You're fucking funny too.
yeah, but only with him. Marco, I don't fucking do this shit with nobody else, bro.
I know.
Man, no, I'm not taking. It's
Too
just
bad
hard.
too. You're both Puerto Ricans. You know what I mean? It's too
Nah, man, that doing Puerto Rican, bro. That doing Puerto Rican, bro.
bad. We don't know. He might not be. We actually don't know
He's
for
not,
sure.
no, he's not Puerto Rican, bro.
Like
He's not
you're
Puerto
definitely
Rican.
Puerto Rican. I could tell by looking at you, but him, I
Yeah.
don't know what he is. Yeah, he
He's
might
not
not
Puerto
be.
Rican, bro. He's not Puerto Rican. He talks about freaking politics and I don't even know and shit, bro. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of the country. Get the fuck. Who the fuck is this dude, bro? Oh, call ICE and shit. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here with
I
that
just,
shit, bro.
to me, like I guess it started with like to me, wanting to fight somebody over a computer screen is so fucking goofy.
Right,
To
you
me.
know what? It happens, bro. Listen. I seen dudes meet up with dudes, bro. Like other states, bro. Listen. I've been.
No, I know it's happened. I'm just saying they're going
Hey,
and back and forth. Like
okay,
fuck you, I'll beat your ass. Oh, it's like nah. When we see
listen,
each other, that's one thing. If we see each other, but to
listen.
start
I
threatening
went to
over.
I went to a UFC fight, right? At
Uh-huh.
the Garden, I forget, bro. Thinking, bro, these dudes will never. And I wasn't thinking these dudes will never fucking see each other ever. ever. You know how small world is, bro? Them motherfuckers one walking in and one walking out, bro. And
Right.
they recognize each other right away because they came up and shit like that. And it was on, bro.
I believe it.
You
And
know what I'm saying? Then another dude
this
took out.
guy,
Yeah, yeah. One got stabbed. The other one got stabbed, and the other motherfucker. So for
I believe
bullshit,
it. I
bro.
believe it. And we're all family here. So like, no, I mean, HLD. Look, even though I like him, he's not. He's not really. He's never going to show up to a meetup. So it's not even. He's not part of any kind of a in-person real family that we're ever going to have because he's just not going to show himself, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But that's why I don't like Sarada and Mo doing that because they very well might show up, and it's like,
Yeah,
nah, we don't need that shit.
I believe Serrata will show up. And I
We
even
don't.
listen. If he not
I've met.
because I
I don't
want
know
him
if
to
you know
fight,
this.
not because I want him to fight Mo.
No, I know,
But
But Hector,
if he needs, I'll buy his ticket, bro. I'll fucking
you
get his
should.
ass.
I'd love to meet him. But Hector, I've met Mo in person. Like Mo's coming. Mo's cool. I've met him. He's the only person, actually, the only one of all of you who I've ever met in person. I met him like last year. He was here for a fight. I met him briefly, so he's cool. But that's what I was saying. Like the people who are gonna meet, who we might actually all chill out, no fighting, none of that bullshit. That's not necessary. Now, somebody who doesn't show his face and who's antagonizing, yeah, yell at him because he's never gonna show up. It doesn't matter. But in person, nah, we're too old for that shit. And
Listen, I'm 62 years old, but I don't feel 62. You know what I mean? I
I'm
don't.
I'm almost 50. I don't feel
I
almost
don't.
50 either. I get you.
I don't. And you know,
Now,
what I mean, and it's shit like that, like with him, that ruins a lot of shit, good shit for people, bro. Because this channel is on fire.
yeah.
But when this shit like that happens, man, why would I want to come on, bro? And you know, and I see him going out with something that I'm not even on the channel, and he's still
No,
doing the
really.
same shit with other people, bro.
Now, Serrata's a good guy. The Serrata gets that's one thing he needs to learn how to do is he needs to learn how to sharpen his mental. Like when you start having a verbal exchange with somebody, right? The first thing shouldn't be fuck it, let's fight. You got to sharpen this. Use these because right now we're on a computer. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Sharpen your verbal. If you're in person, I get it. But to just be like, fuck it, let's fight. That on the computer is fucking ridiculous. In person, I get it. I wouldn't, if you're in my face or you're in my face and you're trying to disrespect me, okay, yeah, we might have to fight. But over a computer, like, come on.
That's
And Lance,
and
did
that's
you hear what
another.
Lance said yesterday?
No,
He dropped the he dropped the N word, but not the
wait,
N word. He said,
no, wait.
how do I say this without saying it? Negro.
Whoa, Negro.
Yeah, that's what Lance said. And now look, Lance says his girl, his baby mama's black, his kid's
Hmm.
half black. So,
Hmm.
but he just be saying that shit. And I don't know why he does that because we had to kick him off because
He's a Midwestern kid, right, from Minnesota.
I think he wants. I think he tries to get a rise out of people. He knows that nobody's going to like that.
But I don't think he's a bad dude, bro.
No, I don't think so at all
I
either. I
don't think
like
he's
him.
a
I'm just
bad dude,
saying
bro.
he's a little fucking.
Yeah. Well,
He's a little different.
you got to be don't you think that motherfucker's a little different?
Definitely,
Okay,
that guy's like a $2 bill.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
But Lance, why'd you say that? Give a real answer. Nobody's here. It's just me and Hector right now. Don't say. We tried to ask him yesterday. He just kind of jokes. He's like, "Oh, you guys are." Why did you actually say that? Like, what was the purpose?
was he drinking? Was he on the shit?
I don't know. He never admits that he's even on anything. So I don't. He never really gives real answers. He doesn't really open up much. So
You understand? You people know.
see, look, he's doing it again. What? Like we just literally explained what he did. And he plays dumb. So
Yeah,
he doesn't really like answering.
that is him. That is him. What?
Yeah, he just
What?
plays dumb. All right, you don't want to answer it. Don't answer it. Whatever.
That is he was drinking.
Shut up, Vega. You haven't been on this channel in weeks.
He
You
must have been on
scumbag.
the Hennessy, bro.
Vega, you coming to the fight? Because we're doing a meetup. A bunch of us already bought. Well, I mean, I live here, but to watch your Boricua brother get his ass whooped. You coming? Let us know. If you are, we're doing a meetup. I mean, I met him in person too at Border Wars. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
The Xander versus Boots at the Barclays.
He ain't gonna come up
Oh,
here.
you bitch! Come on, man. Florida's such a close flight. This fucking guy. Bring your girl, man. Her she can hang out with my wife. It'll be fun. Come to New York.
You just told him the Boricua's gonna get his ass kicked. He ain't coming.
I mean, that's what I think, but who knows, right? Who knows? You're poor. Your
Man,
girl isn't poor.
no. And there's nothing about the undercard yet, right?
Um, no. Has a face. Nah, Vega's actually a handsome dude. What are you talking about? Get out of here.
That's another thing too. Like the undercard got a lot to do with people showing up too.
I don't. Yeah, I guess, but
Yeah, because if there's people that are fighting undercard, they bring their people too.
I
Especially the,
disagree, Johnny. I don't think Xander's better. No disrespect to the Puerto Ricans, but I think his style is nowhere near as exciting as Boots's. I think a more exciting style is better for boxing because people like look at Shakur, one of the greatest fighters, but people don't appreciate because it's not exciting. Zayas is going to win. Okay, Clarissa, why don't you put some cake on that? 8-4 Boots. That sounds about right, David. Al Money, what up? Al
so
Money,
what
what up?
happened when that gets reversed? 8-4 Sanders. So what happened?
I'll give him his props.
Hmm. So
I'll give him his.
you wouldn't give it to him now, but you would give it to him after.
Well, I have to. I mean, this is boxing.
It
You got
is
to pick one
boxing.
person.
It is boxing. It is boxing.
I think Boots is going to be too much for him, but I've been wrong before. That's
Yeah.
fine.
All right. Okay. And I've been wrong too. And I've also been right. You know what I mean? And it's like
Oh, there he
boxing is
is.
so subjective, bro. Until you see them both
There he
in there,
is.
bro.
We were just talking about you, Serrata. Just talking about you. I don't know how much of it you heard, but I hope you heard it. Boots has nearly 40 fights, and this is a big fight for a 23-year-old. I know that. I absolutely. But you know what's funny?
I don't believe that though.
I think it was HLD's punk ass who showed me this. They
I don't
actually
believe
fought.
that.
They fought the same amount of rounds though. So that's interesting, right? So Boots has had more training camps, which gives him more experience overall. They have had the same amount of professional rounds. So Xander's fights, I guess, have gone longer, which just shows that Boots is more dominant because his shits are shorter. Or you could argue he fought shittier fighters.
I don't
Who you
believe that.
got,
Yeah.
Vega? You going with your Boricua? What are you doing? Hey Rob, Jackie, Serrato, Lance, Fun Truck, Xander.
I don't believe that, bro. About
You don't believe what?
23 and 28 years old. Come on, man.
You don't believe what?
And that age gap shit, bro.
Oh, you don't care about that?
No, hell no, bro. I seen young cats get rewarded and freaking win champion. Remember, I grew up in the freaking 80s, bro, when the shit was fucking real, bro. You know what I mean? And everybody fought each other, and they were like 4 or 5 years apart, bro. And
Uh-oh.
the young ones got the same as
Uh-oh.
good as the older ones. So
Look at that. The Florida Boricua is going for the black man.
yeah,
That's racist, Vega. Let me hit him with the first drop of the day. Where the fuck is it? These dudes are moving around. See, I give Mo and my fucking he moves around my goddamn. So I have a soundboard and I have it in certain places, so I know where the certain sounds are. And he moved it around, bastard. Where the fuck is it? That's racist. Now I can't even find it. Scumbag. Let me find it. There. No. Wow, he put it all the way at the bottom. What a dirtbag. Can't trust these Mexicans. No, I'm just kidding. Mo's a good guy. I like Mo. Mo's changed, I'll tell you.
I mean,
He really has. Ever
Right.
since he got on this diet, yeah, he'd be like he's gotten very.
why is he on a diet? Because he's a big dude.
He wasn't. He was a little like
Is
no.
he as
When
big
I
as me?
so when I met
If
him,
he as big as me, I'm 235.
no. He wasn't fat at all. He was like soft around the edges. Like you could tell he could lose a little weight, but he was but like you would never look at him and think this guy's
Is
fat.
he young? Is he young?
Yeah, he's like 31, something like
Oh
that.
yeah,
32 or
that's young.
33,
That's,
something like
that's
that.
young. Yeah, that's young. That's fucking almost like my grandkid, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't
That's
that.
young.
He wasn't that. He was just a little overweight, but nothing noticeable. Power won't matter as much as I think Xander can make a good punch. Can take a good punch. Well, that's true. Xander's a top fighter, and those guys hardly ever lose against other. All right. Don't say thick. She's fucking funny. Clarissa, why won't come on, man? Why don't you? I wish she would come out, but I don't think. I think her husband hates the fact that she goes in these boxing rooms. Am I right, Clarissa? Like he doesn't like it.
Why would he, bro?
I mean, why not? She's not, flirting with us. Like, why would he care?
I mean, hey, some people, see, Marco, people think different, but we're all different, bro. We're all
Yeah.
different. We're all different.
And I guess it depends on the relationship. Like if
Yeah,
they have
no, but no, because some of them are more comfortable, and some of them are very secure in their own skin, which they don't give a shit. Which like me, you know what I'm saying? They don't really ever had a problem with women and shit.
and
I was married for 25, 28 years, but
right.
you
Well,
know what I'm saying?
Princess never shown herself, so like if she did, and she's a and I and like she's probably a pretty girl, maybe she'd get more people saying like that's why Jackie gets so many people like hitting on her because she has her picture. Kalia too.
I don't think who hits on Jackie. I don't think Jackie gets.
But they do it respectfully because I don't. That's something I won't put up with for
I
sure.
don't.
Yeah, nah, they do it respectfully, but they do like Oval does it all the time. But it's jokingly, but you could tell they're serious. Like if Jackie was like, "Sure, I'll meet you," they would do it, but they do it very respectfully. But they
No.
also know she's single. Clarissa's not. So
That's another thing. I think if she would have been married, had her man, I don't think that should be going on. That's what I'm saying. People are different, man.
yeah. Now I'm
You know,
excited to get to like show Jackie and Yayan and Truck and all these people like New York for the first time. As
you're
it's
gonna be the freaking the tourist guy.
yeah. I don't mind doing dope tourist shit, but I'm not
Yeah.
taking them to fucking Times Square. They could do that on their own. I'm not taking them to the Empire State Building or the
They
Statue
can
of
walk
Liberty.
there, bro. They can walk there.
They can do all that themselves. I refuse to do that shit.
Yeah, you take them to the hood, bro. Take them. Like I told you, Roddy, if he wants to meet, yo, I'll meet him right. Yo, take the fucking 4 or the Deuce and come to the Bronx, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll meet you for a day over there, bro, and just.
What is
You want to
that?
go to the stadium? Go to the stadium.
The Truck. Look at him. Truck's a bit of a narcissist. He sees we're talking about him, so he puts up Truck.
I'm not talking about them. I don't talk about people unless they're really
No, not in a bad way. We just mentioned him, not in a bad way. Nah, it's because I've already spoke to him over and over. So when I get to a point that there's no words, because he can articulate them, because I can articulate myself well. It's just no more words for the lame. Yeah, but come on, man. Come on, Serrata, you're too old for that shit. You've gone a long way in your life, man. You got to drop that bullshit.
That's what I was explaining to you earlier, Marco. Until you've been there, you haven't. You know what I mean? I can't say shit about dude that's been where I haven't been. I can't. There's no way.
We're not talking about where he's been. We're talking about how he conducts himself now.
Oh,
If he's in the
part of that is because of where he was, Marco.
If he's in the middle of an addiction or a crisis, yeah, but he's not. He's
but he's been there, and part of that shit sticks with you forever, bro.
I used to get in fights. I used to get in fights all the fucking time. It's just like me saying, "Well, I used to get there."
Who can fight all the time?
Huh?
Who's in fights all the time?
Me, I used to get in fights all the time. You don't see me fucking want to fight everybody who says, who fucking says shit to me. Unless you touch me, which won't happen here ever, because none of you can put your fingers through the camera. I'm not fighting anybody. What's up, Lo?
What's good, Marco? What you doing? Having war stories over here?
Papa, we're doing a meetup, Papa. For the I'm having a bunch of my channel members are flying out to New York for the Boots and Xander fight. You should roll by when we do it.
Let's see what happens. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. That's
man, that's how you do me. Okay.
No, I'm saying that's for a little while from now, man.
You got no excuse not to come because you live in the hood. And when I'm not going to. I drove by Dinosaur Barbecue the other day. I told my wife about you. I was like, this dude Lo loves fucking coming here.
Yeah, they got 2 of them. They have a location in Harlem.
You do the one. That's where we used to live. Matter of fact, when we first
the one in Brooklyn is better. The one in Brooklyn
when we first moved to Brooklyn, that's the first place we went to. The first night we moved, we went to Dinosaur.
When you go over there, what's your go-to meal? What you order?
I'll be honest. We actually thought the food wasn't that good. It wasn't bad. It's more the environment. Like I like going to the Dinosaur, but you know what I'm saying? Because when you sit there, it's big, it's open, it has a good atmosphere. But the food itself was like I don't know. I mean, I like greens and ribs, coleslaw, that kind of shit.
I like their wings. They got good ribs. They got good wings. And macaroni and cheese is fantastic.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't fuck with macaroni and cheese much. I'll have a couple bites, but that shit goes right to my ass.
Well, you what do you call that?
We got lactose.
Yeah, lactose.
No, I'm not lactose. No, I'm not. Thank God.
Then
Okay.
how to go to your ass then, bro? You got a
Oh,
weak
I don't
stomach.
mean out of my asshole. I mean like I was joking.
Yo,
Like
Oh,
it'll make me fat.
I told you,
you blowed
It'll
up.
make me fat. I meant it'll make me fat. I was joking.
Ah,
yo,
you
I
suck.
called you the other day, bro.
Crazy, man.
I
But
called you the other day to see if you wanted to pass by my gym where I was at. Alicia Baumgartner was there last night, but I was working last night, so I
I
didn't
was
see
at
her.
I was at the open workout last night at Victory.
Yeah,
Matt-
you was that's the gym I go to, Victory.
I heard that gym is dead all the time.
It's not really packed like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to go right in the evening
Yeah, why didn't you go to the presser last night?
because I was working yesterday.
Well, are you going to go today? They got at the Palladium. They got
I'm working today, bro. Tomorrow I work 7 to 3. I get up at 3 o'clock. I'm looking to go to the gym tomorrow, like around 6:30, 6:45.
tomorrow. They got. Were you approved for the? Did you get the credentials for the?
No,
press
I didn't apply for it. I'm not gonna go see
Okay.
that live.
Okay. I might, and then the weigh-in. I might go to all three of them. Fuck it. I don't really. The annoying thing tonight is the first half of it is Alicia, but then they're gonna mix in Ronda Rousey, like MMA shit. It's gonna be a presser for her, which I have no interest in.
Hey,
I'm
when is
trying to
the
hang
fight?
out tomorrow.
Saturday?
No, Friday.
All right. Friday's the fight?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Nine,
true.
they're both sidled.
Yo, Marco, you know Tony's coming out here. Mo, Tony's lying. What's up?
What's up? Tone's not coming out here. There's no way. I already asked him. He hit me with one of those. We'll see, and started giggling. He's not coming out here.
Okay.
I hate the advice because
But I told him if he comes around, I'll take him to a few spots to chill. You know what I mean? Show him where it's at. But I'm not going to the fight though.
Yeah, and plus you have to understand something, Serrata. You know this in person. Neither of you, especially probably him, wouldn't be saying the shit you were saying. So, you got to feel out of the situation in person. People don't act the same way. You know what I mean? Whose tone? From whatever. Look it up. Ronda will give you a lot of views. It's a good point, Truck. But I don't know what the fuck maybe I should just do my homework. I don't know what to ask her. I don't know shit about MMA. That is a good point, though.
Ronda Rousey used to be in WWE.
No. Yeah, I know that. I know who she is. I know she said she could beat fucking Floyd, and then she ended up getting knocked out by some girl. It wasn't even that.
People like me, Ronda Rousey, man. When she was wrestling, I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a little bit of a crush on her. I think she's very attractive. She got a pretty smile, nice teeth. I seen her in the HBO show. I think it's called Entourage. She had a good role in that.
That's right, Adrian.
She's a married woman, though.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, and in person, that's just not happening. Whatever around me, that's not happening.
What ain't happening?
These dudes trying to talk about fighting each other, and then in person, this does not fucking happen.
Why are you going back and forth with trolls, bro?
No, they're not trolls. Just members of the community that around like that. I would consider that personally disrespectful if that shit happens around me. So don't do that. You want to do it not around me? Be my fucking. I don't care. But I'm not condoning that shit.
Do what?
Fighting. Two dudes from the community wanting to fucking fight over some bullshit internet words. That's what I'm talking about.
Internet trolls.
Don't disrespect me, please. You want to do it? Meet up somewhere else. Do it all you want, but don't come to my gathering for our community. And
Marco, real tough guys don't do shit like that.
I don't know. All I know is not in my, because then I'll have a problem with whoever.
They ain't doing nothing.
That's not fucking cool.
When people talk like that, they just talking, man. Don't pay no mind.
You're right.
Let's end this beef. Then end
the HLD.
I don't think the HLD Deepwood beef will ever end because HLD, they would never see each other in person, so it doesn't really matter.
HLD is shout out to HLD. You ever seen the movie The Last Dragon?
That's one of my favorite movies. And matter of fact, let me say this real quick, Lo. Do you remember when they went to Vanity's studio?
Yeah.
That's shot right on my fucking block. That's right where my daughter goes to school. So I was like, and so when I was watching it, not only did I love the movie, but I'm like, oh shit, that's shot right up my block. But yeah, what about it?
All right. Remember when they were talking? Pardon me, I'm eating right now too. That's why I'm pausing before I talk. Remember when they had they were talking about meeting the master?
Yeah.
The master turned out to be a crack machine, whatever.
Yeah, bullshit.
That's HLD. HLD It's AI. He don't exist. Just like Al Heyman.
Nah,
He
he
don't exist.
exists. He exists.
HLD is AI, bro. Just like Al Heyman is AI, man. Make believe.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Hector. He walked away. I was trying to tell him, like, you don't argue with somebody who doesn't. You're never gonna meet him. What's the point? Like, just fucking ignore it. You know. But whatever. But yeah, I'm excited for the fight. That shit's a couple months away though.
I saw the interview with Zab Judah, right? Zab Judah was on Vlad TV, and what he said was perfect. He said, "You can't be a tough guy, you can't be a gangster and a fighter at the same time because bullies are fake tough guys, right? As soon as they get around somebody that can really fight, they don't know their fist from their asshole.
They forget how to fight.
Yeah, so that's why I don't
Appreciate
understand.
you, Serrata. Yeah, well, I appreciate you for respecting it, and yeah, there are a lot of alleys. So if you want to go to some alleys, do what you gotta do.
Serrata's one of them, man. Serrata's a good dude.
Although knowing you, Serrata, you might end up steering away from the fight and paying a hooker to top you off. You sick fuck.
I mean, real healthy right now. Let me show you what I mean. I just had some sweet potatoes, got some salmon, and I got some tricolor carrots right now that I'm steaming up. I'm gonna have that. That's my early dinner, and then later on,
That's it. That's it.
You're eating like
That's
a white
the whole
boy.
freaking dinner, bro.
I didn't know you were a white boy.
and then later on, I'm gonna have me some ice cream from Van Lugen, like around 4:30, 5 o'clock when I'm at my job. There's a girl that works there that I like. She be hooking me up with free ice cream, so I'm gonna go see her. Like
you working out or something? You working out?
Yeah, I'm working out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's in 6 meals a day or 4 meals a day. How many meals a day do you eat?
No. I
Fuck
fast
you,
a lot.
Bulbous. We don't even know what you look like. Fuck you.
I do a lot of fasting.
Oh, you fast a lot.
Yeah, like I take hours in between. Like I don't eat far. There's different methods. Some people eat 5, 6 little meals a day. I like to eat a meal and then I like to go 18 hours before I eat my next meal, stuff like that. You know, because
Not funny, Jackie.
The more hours that you take fasting, you repair your cells that way. That's how you repair your cells. If you can do a 20.
How much weight have you lost?
Recently I've been maintaining my weight because I've been, hanging out. But at one point I was very heavy. I was like 245 pounds. Mind you, I'm only 5'8.5". Right now I'm at 196, 197.
Oh, that's good. Oh, you perfect. You are right in range. You're right in range.
I want to get down to like 185, 185, 190 by the summer,
Yeah, you straight. You good right there.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish I could get back to that shit.
You can do it, man.
That says something to me about people. Like, like Keith Thurman does not know when to let go of the hair. Like, doesn't that say something? Like, how does he not look at that and think that looks horrible?
Yo, Marco,
I think he looks good, bro.
You think his hair looks good?
Yeah, you look horrible. You look horrible, bro.
You look like
can't hold on.
What you mean?
Hold on.
This is the thing about Thurman. Let me tell you about Thurman. Hold on, let me tell you about Thurman. This is the thing, right? The thing with Thurman is this. Thurman is secure in who Thurman is.
Mm-hmm.
So Thurman really doesn't care about how you see him. And that's what happens with maturity. You don't care about how other people think you look. As long as I think I look good, I don't care what you think.
Yeah,
as long as his wife like how he look, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
And let me tell you something.
Hey, when I first freaking shaved my head, I wasn't, and I haven't grown it back in like almost 45 years. All right, I didn't even know I went bald. My kids hardly saw me with hair, so they liked it, and I never freaking grew my hair out, bro.
To my defense, same shit. I had it buzzed tight before I started balding. Because I used to do all the, you remember Low, I mean, I think you remember back in, the 90s, I had that club kid hair, the fucking gel. Yeah. That shit started getting annoying, putting the gel in and all that. So I just buzzed
like Paulie Malignaggi?
Nah, I didn't have no Guido head. No. Oh, no, I was kind of fly. I had a little, at one point, you can see it in my boxing video, I had a little fucking, I bleached one streak in it. Looked kind of stupid now, but
I saw your pro fight. You had your hair kind of like
yeah. That's how I had it. Yeah, I had it a little longer before that. Yeah. Like in the mid '90s, it was a little longer. I could show pictures, but yeah, then I buzzed it.
Right.
Let me see.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, man. This is on a different tip. We talk about other shit over here. when I first got off drugs, right?
Uh-huh.
You know what was the most freeing thing for me?
What?
Not being dominated by what other people thought of me.
Okay.
That gives you a freedom. That's why I don't go back and forth. That's why I don't really argue, because I don't really care what your opinion is of me. As long as my opinion of me is good, what you think of me doesn't matter.
Here we go. So, real quick, this is me in 2002. There we go.
Yeah, that's it.
See the hair?
That's
See the hair?
Haircut. That's it.
Hair's chilling, huh? Look at that.
You ain't shit.
That shit looked good. See, so if I ever went to Turkey, I'd give myself that hairline back because it looks natural. I wouldn't go like straight.
You was doing stand-up comedy? What you was doing there?
Yeah. I did it for a little bit. That's what made me open up my own club.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, Marco. When you do,
were you funny?
What's up?
When you were doing stand-up,
I was okay. I was so new. You know what I mean? I was inexperienced. I was okay.
Well, when you was doing stand-up comedy, was you using that same voice that you use on your YouTube videos? Not your YouTube, your Instagram videos?
No, not at all. But so that was but that was the hair I had right before I started going bald. What's up?
So let's talk. Everybody's all up in arms about this Haney situation.
What happened with Haney now? Not me. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. What happened? Let me know.
Haney don't have a fight. Haney don't have a promoter. He's looking for a guarantee. And we talked about this like a year ago. Marco was saying, I remember Marco saying, with Turkey coming into boxing, it's going to change the landscape. By him overpaying certain guys, now all these guys are going to start looking for guarantees and big money, and it's not going to happen.
That's a great point, bro. That's a great point. That's like if you're a landscaper, right, and you go for a landscaping job and they pay you, let's say $30 an hour, hypothetically,
right?
And then you go to another landscaping company that's owned by a billionaire, and they're paying you $75 an hour, but he's the only one that's paying that. Every other company's paying around 30, 35, and then that company decides to, let's say, go out of business or doesn't want to deal with landscaping no more. Now you got to go back to what you know, which is landscaping. Now you got to work for them other companies that pay 35. But once again, he got I don't want to use the word spoiled. He got used to that pay. And, it was going to be a difficult thing because now guys are going to go back to getting $2 million, $3 million to pay rather than whatever Turkey was giving these guys. And you're going to have to make a choice. Either you're going to take that payday or you're just going to sit out and wait for a big fight.
And see, my thing is this.
How many big fights are there, though? How many big fights are there, though? Let me know. Tell me the truth. There's none, bro.
It depends. It's just a matter of them happening.
A big fight.
Like once there are big fights as far as the guys are there, but whether those fights are going to happen. Example, like if let's say Gervonta Davis gets his stuff together and gets in the ring and decides to fight Devin Haney, that's a big fight, right? Ryan Garcia is a big fight, but then again, they're not even happy with the money that they were going to give a Rolly, who was a marketable guy. He's known. He's been on pay-per-view. He's a Gervonta Davis opponent. Gervonta Davis opponents do go on to become household names.
Okay, you talk about name only, because in reality, that the Gervonta fight with freaking Haney is horrible. Like you're talking about a midget, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not really a good fight, bro. If you talk about money,
let me ask Marco this, because Marco was in business.
What's up,
now, Marco? This I want to know. Is when you decide to pay somebody, a comic comes to your club, you decide to pay him. Are you basing that pay on the specials he's done in the past, or are you basing what you're going to pay him on what you feel he can generate for you?
Well, that kind of doesn't apply to what I used to do. I don't do it anymore. But if I'm giving them the door, then they get the door, whatever the door is. They get all the tickets that are sold, or I just give them a standard spot pay that everybody gets. So it's kind of
Okay.
neither is the,
That's
is
what
the
I'm saying.
answer. That's how I use. But
Now,
that's in New
that's what
York
I'm kind of
City.
saying. Like,
That's in New York City. When you go
yeah,
to
New
other
York City, the
clubs,
comedy hub. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
different. Like they'll be there all weekend and they get a guaranteed whatever it is, and yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying is this: like, Devin Haney. What I see from Haney is this. Now you can tell me if I'm wrong, Marco, or Low, or anybody. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Devin Haney is trying to base his pay on what he's accomplished prior. And the promoters that he's dealing with are trying to pay him based on what they feel he can generate. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when Turkey's not involved. You got to go back to the old way, the old ways.
Absolutely, it makes sense. You know, Turkey got money to burn, bro. You know, Turkey got money to burn. It's like a girl that ends up dating a rapper that she meets on social media, right? After he gets tired of her and moves on and doesn't want nothing to do with her no more. Now in her mind, she thinks that's the kind of guy that she's going to get. Now she's going to, you know, settle for a normal individual that got a job.
Right.
Are there any all-time greats who were boring, widely renowned? Like I'm thinking Pernell Whitaker.
No, he wasn't
really boring.
I'm gonna tell you this, Marco. Hold on, real quick. Hold that thought. What's considered boring then is different. Like example, at the time when you compare Pernell Whitaker to guys like Trinidad, Oscar De La Hoya, Mike Tyson, he was boring compared to those guys, right?
But watching him fight Chavez, he wasn't boring. He was snapping Chavez's cabbage back.
Here's the difference, Marco. If you compare Pernell Whitaker and Camacho and those guys and Floyd then, who were considered boring then, not to me, but called boring, with the guys today that are called boring, Pernell and those guys are more exciting than Devin and Shakur because they were more.
But what I'm asking is, are there any all-time greats who are considered boring? Not then, that now. Just if it was happening, if it was considered then, it's considered it now. Are there any? I can't think of any.
No.
I can't think of any.
I can think of one.
Who? Willie
I can think of Camacho after Rosario. Not
Camacho
before.
Was always exciting.
No, not after Rosario. He wasn't.
Okay,
he changed after Evan Rosario.
Yeah,
he changed.
He became more. Listen, Camacho. Hold on. Camacho became more, like we say, more safety first.
Mo hit it on the head.
Hold on, but even Camacho in his boring stage was more exciting than Shakur. What happened?
That's a fact. That is a fact, though. That's a fact.
B-Hop and Ward, for sure.
Yeah, hold on. Camacho was more exciting than the guys today because Camacho might move around the ring for an excessive amount of times, but he would stop and let off shoe shine combinations. Sometimes he would land an occasional knockdown. And when Camacho fought guys that were not on his level, he was knocking them out.
Well, I don't think Camacho should be in this conversation because he's one of the flashiest fighters in history. Yeah, he had his moments later in his but let's. So Joe Calzaghe, I disagree. Joe Calzaghe he threw a lot of punches, so that kind of captivated. Klitschko, yes.
Yeah, he was very boring, definitely.
Klitschko. Yes, but even him though,
Klitschko
had a little taste of excitement because he would knock people out at least.
Yeah, but he was boring throughout the fight.
But stop there now.
Yeah, he was.
Does everybody on this panel consider Klitschko an all-time great?
Yeah, he has to be. He held the belt for the second longest time ever.
Nobody has to be, Marco. Yeah. Nobody has to be.
I mean, put it this way.
He does.
For me, Klitschko was the best of his era. But for me, his era was trash. For me, Klitschko does not crack. In my opinion, the top 10 greatest heavyweights, Klitschko is not on that list.
Well, he's not on that list. He's not on that list.
He took a bunch of L's too early on.
And it's because of the era that he fought in, bro. At the end of the day, you know, the last great heavyweight era that was exciting was the 90s, the Lennox Lewis era. After that, it's been a shit show. It was starting to get exciting again when we had the Wilder, Fury, AJ, three-headed monster, but that never panned out to what we thought it would be because they all got washed up by cruiserweights.
Speaking of Klitschko, I just dropped the video. Corey Sanders mopped the floor with him. You know, and this was early. Klitschko was, I think, 18-0 or some shit, 16-0, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So he lost a lot, but he did go on that legendary streak of 9 years.
He had a run.
Yeah, but he only lost. He was like 56 and what was he? 63-5 or some shit like that. I mean, he only lost a few fights. Yeah, he only lost
only-
a few fights, but
He lost 3, I
he was
believe,
so
and then
boring. Yeah.
2 more, and then later on, Joshua and Fury beat him.
Now, if you
what's
want to
your
go
question?
on title defenses, how many did he have, Lo? 21 title defenses?
I don't know, but he holds the record for
He had like 21 title defenses. So
cumulatively.
you got to give him that.
Cumulatively,
But far as an
Klitschko
all-time
was
great,
the longest
I-
reigning
I-
heavyweight champion cumulatively.
Yeah, I don't
So
know,
you
man. I
combine the
don't know about
9
that
years
all-time great.
and then the 3 or whatever that he was champion before that. He
Right.
held the belt for
Right.
the most amount of time when you add
Right.
everything up.
He did. He
Hey, yo,
did.
real
But
quick,
that
what
don't
was
make him an
the
all-time great.
What-
That just means he held
what-
the belt.
What was
I
the
think it's
reason
an
for the-
all-time great. I don't
what
like
was the
him.
reason-
Huh?
What was the reason for the gentleman's question when he asked about somebody being boring as an all-time great? What's the reason?
I know.
for
I asked the question. I was
Marco asked the question.
wondering if there's any all-time great fighters
I'll
that
say
were
What's
just
the
straight
reason he asked
boring.
that for? Like,
And
no,
there
why
were.
did he- but what I'm asking is that why did he ask that? Because we're talking about Devin Haney, so he came up with that question. What was the reason why he asked that
Devin
question?
Haney's boring. What do you think?
No. All right, now Devin Haney, Marco. Let me ask you a question. You a historian like me, right? Devin Haney is. I don't think he's boring, but can we agree that the guys then that were considered boring are more exciting than Devin Haney? And I'm talking about the Camachos, the Purnells, the Floyds.
Consider yourself a historian, though?
I don't consider Camacho, Purnell, or Floyd boring.
Exactly. So they were more exciting than Devin Haney. Can we agree to that?
Well, yeah, but but Devin Haney's not considered exciting ever. These guys were.
But Devin Haney can go down someday, and not right now. But he has the potential to go down as an all-time great so far. I mean, he keeps on doing what he's doing, beating people, accomplishing
Technically, yeah,
accolades.
he's undefeated.
No, come on, no. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna say that, bro. I'm tired of the undefeated shit. If we're not gonna acknowledge Teofimo's undisputed run, I'm not acknowledging Devin Haney's undefeated shit. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
Yo, you
I'm
were
not
on your
doing
shit right now.
Hold on, no.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Let me cook. When that fight, and I don't mean to make it about Tio, but when that fight happened with Lomachenko, it was advertised undisputed, right? Technically, it was undisputed. When Teofimo won that fight, Michael Buffer, or whoever was the announcer, said the new undisputed champion. The politics of boxing overturned that. Hold on. Let me land my plane. The politics overturned that, so nobody acknowledged Tio. A lot of people didn't acknowledge Tio as undisputed, right? When Devin Haney fought Ryan Garcia and got mugged in that ring, dropped 15 times all over that ring, right? It was announced the winner and new WBC champion Ryan Garcia, but due to the politics of boxing, right, because of a little bit of what he had in the system, peptides or Viagra or whatever it was, they overturned it, right? They overturned it, so now it don't count. So if Teofimo Lopez is not considered undisputed, Devin Haney is not considered undefeated in my eyes. I'm sorry, I'm not running with that. This is not the boxing boy. Shout out to Nestor. I'm low nose boxing.
Marco, he is right. Marco, he is right. Yeah, he is right.
Hold on. The two have nothing to do with each other. They have nothing to do with each other. Nothing to do with each other.
Even Tio's contemporaries. Hold on.
When somebody takes a banned substance, they fucking don't win.
Yeah, but Marco,
That's
even
simple.
boxers. All right, so we're defending that. Okay, even
Defending
fighters like
it's the
Floyd.
fact.
Listen. All right,
Hold
so
on,
let
listen to
me.
me. I think. Hold on. I know you're on my show still. This motherfucker's getting all amped up. Regardless, I wasn't a Haney fan at all. But I'm not fucking biased. Just because I'm not a fan of his doesn't mean I'm going to be like, yeah, whatever, the drugs. I think Ryan would have beat him anyway, even without drugs. But that doesn't change the fact that there were drugs there. So he doesn't win. He just doesn't.
Okay. Now, other boxers, other greats consider Teofimo Lopez undisputed. Floyd Mayweather,
Who gives a fuck, though? He
Shakur
lost.
Stevenson.
That doesn't matter, though. We're talking about all-time greats.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
He won the undisputed, or he didn't. He still got his ass whooped twice now.
So what?
So
Devin Haney is undefeated.
He got his ass, and he got his ass whooped. Like,
So what?
both of them
So
dropped
let me ask
him
you a
and beat him easy, and Shakur won almost every round. So who cares?
Hey, Michael, but
Slow down. Let me ask you a question. Hold on.
I still think I still think that he lost to Ray. I still think to Ryan. I still think that in my eyes, right? In my eyes, what I saw, he got his ass kicked by Ryan.
I agree, but officially, You can't ignore the drugs. You just
Yeah, but
can't.
officially it's
So,
not my
so
eyes.
let me ask you a question.
Officially it's not
Hold on.
my eyes, bro. Officially it's not
But
my eyes.
hold on, you guys. Let me ask this
So
question.
people who cheat are
Do
still
you-
winners, in your opinion?
Listen, what I saw was him getting freaking ragdoll. That's what I saw.
Right. You
Good,
could watch
all
somebody
All right.
playing. You could watch AB with the
No,
the
what I'm
dice
trying to
games,
say, I
and
think he
he's
would have watched
winning
it. He
every
would have
game.
watched them
But then you
anyways.
find his
He
piece of
would have
dice.
watched them
See,
anyways.
he's fucking cheating. He's still a winner to you.
No, but what I'm trying to tell you, I think he would have watched them anyways. Okay.
Think, but you
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, but I think he would have watched them anyways.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
It's illegal for a reason. It's like saying, well, I think those dice would have landed for me anyway, even if I wasn't cheating. Yeah, but you don't know.
You can't change the rules because you like to fight her. You can't
Exactly.
change the rules because you like to fight her.
Exactly.
Look, now let me ask this question. Does everybody up here respect the WBC lightweight title? Do you respect it? Everybody here?
Sure, I guess.
WBC is the green
I'm
title, bro.
asking. Either you do or you don't.
Sure.
It's a simple question.
That's the most prestigious green belt, bro. Of course.
Okay, so how can Teofimo Lopez be undisputed when you got another motherfucker running around with that green belt? Say he's
No,
a
that's
champ.
true. That's true.
Because of the politics of boxing, bro. That man got emailed that belt. If if Devin Haney is an undefeated fighter on paper, I don't care what anybody says. What I saw was Teofimo Lopez win that fight. I saw his arms get raised, and I heard the announcer say a new undisputed champion. After that is when they did all the nonsense, and the politics fucked them
So let me
over.
ask you this.
Like that.
Was Jamal Charlo the WBC middleweight champion? Was he ever the champion? Jamal Charlo?
I don't know. I didn't really follow his run. I don't know. I can't tell you that.
Marco, do you remember Jamal Charlo being recognized as the WBC middleweight champion?
I don't
I
remember
don't
that.
remember. I don't know what belts he won. I don't pay attention to that. All
I think he had the WBA.
Okay, well, what I'm trying to tell you is he never had he had the WBC. He kept it for 5 years, and he was emailed that belt as well. But you respected him. See, that's the thing I'm saying. You can't change the rules because you like the fighter or you don't like the fighter.
Hold on. It's a difference when the belt is vacated, right? Like when Boots got the belt emailed, that belt was vacated by Bud Crawford. That's the difference. He wasn't there anymore. Lomachenko was still there. Lomachenko was still the champion. And Tio and Lomachenko fought for all those belts, and then they gave Devin Haney that belt, so it's not the same.
No, Devin Haney was the mandatory, and Lomachenko dropped the belt so he could fight Teofimo, if you remember correctly. He dropped the WBC so he could fight Teofimo because Haney was the mandatory. That's what happened. And then then Mauricio Suleiman made up that fucking franchise belt.
Yeah,
That's what happened
with that franchise belt, bro. What the fuck is that, bro? Like
unification, undisputed trumps mandatories, bro. They got jerked out of that, and that's that. The best thing Devin Haney did do that I give him credit for is that he put an end to that what you just said, the franchise belt. But for me, and for the boxing world that knows boxing, that was an undisputed fight. Who wanted to see Lomachenko defend against a kid who was #1 contender that ain't do nothing when he had another guy that had a belt who had knocked out a world champion? That was undisputed. When the announcement was made, the winner and new undisputed lightweight champion, Teofimo Lopez. And then he got fucked over afterwards.
That's like I said. And like I said, you can't change the rules just because you like to fight him. The rules are the rules. You can't say I'm undisputed when there's another motherfucker running around with a belt.
without having a belt. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You can't do that.
God.
If you got a problem with that motherfucker running around with that belt and you feel you undisputed, fight that motherfucker. Fuck a Cambosis, fight him.
Yo, Loke, let
And
me
we can
ask you a
settle
question.
this shit.
Why do you always grab the steering wheel and crash right into Teofimo?
Because you started talking about
Every time you swerve right into that motherfucker.
That's not true. I did it because you guys are talking about Devin Haney being undefeated because of the politics of boxing, right? So we're talking about the politics of boxing, how they make changes, unnecessary changes. They made this guy undefeated. Okay, rightfully so. The guy had Viagra in the system, whatever he had. So with that being said, my guy was undisputed. They shitted on him. And that's that. It's not about making it a T.O. shit, because I ain't say nothing about T.O. until you brought up Devin being undefeated, bro. And I see a lot of posts, they put stupid shit. They say, who's going to retire undefeated? It shows Devin, Tank, and Shakur. Come on, man. Everybody clowns that record. Nobody looks at him as an undefeated fighter. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care, man. He got his ass whooped in that ring, and that's that. End of story. We're not, even if it got overturned, nobody looks at him as an undefeated fighter physically. On paper, he is, but physically, he's not, bro. And that's that. He's not.
You're right. If you go on the street and ask people, they'll tell you the same thing right there.
What's that look like to you?
They'll tell you that they saw him getting watched by fucking Ryan. They'll tell you that.
I mean, look, it leaves. It makes for a great rematch. The problem is these fuckfaces aren't having the rematch. That's
There
the
you
problem.
go. There you
Bro,
go.
Bro, at the end of the day, in my neighborhood, if I go around guys from the hood that are just regular fans that watch boxing, and you tell them Devin Haney's undefeated, they're gonna be like, "What? He got beat up by?" They're not trying to hear that. There's only people, all due respect, it started through TBV and the other channels that protect Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, nobody acknowledges that undefeated record.
You realize that I'm not a Haney fan at all. I'm a T.O. fan, and it is what it is. But I agree with you. I think Ryan would have beat him anyway, either way. But you still can't ignore the strong possibility of the enhancement, the performance enhancement. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? You can't be like, well, I think. Yeah, we all look at it. Anybody who knows boxing saw that Ryan was just a more dominant fighter, but we don't know what those drugs did. They might have done nothing. They might have done something. They're banned. It's a rule, and it's a rule that makes sense. It's not like he had a couple Jolly Ranchers, and they're like, nope, no Jolly Ranchers in your system. Like, no, that's not going to do anything. This could conceivably do something, so it's banned. That's all. I mean, why is that hard to fucking understand?
That's it. It's banned, all right? And Teofimo was undisputed champion. That's it. End of story.
Sure.
Devin Haney
He's still got his ass whooped twice,
It
and he's
don't
not,
matter.
he's not on the level of these other current great fighters, unfortunately.
Why? Because he lost? See, man, now you throwing him away because he lost?
Because he lost to Kambosos. Now, again, I also think he was sick. I believe it. But still, it is what it is. He did lose.
You know Key don't like T.O., bro.
What's up?
You know Key don't like T.O., bro. I can hear it in your voice.
Me? I love it. You kidding? I'm a T.O. fan. You're so wrong. See?
You just said he's not on the level of the other guys. That's one guy that beat him as far as on that group. Who else he's not on the level as?
Low, he's a T.O. glazer. He glazes T.O. every chance he gets.
I don't know about all that.
Well,
who's he on the level of? Okay, name some fighters. Let's see.
Ryan Garcia?
I don't know. I legit don't know if he could beat Ryan. I don't know if he could beat Ryan.
But don't say he's not on the level. If you say I don't know if he could beat him, then they're on the same level. Can he beat Devin Haney?
Hey, I thought the same thing with Shakur. I had that fight. You remember? I leaned towards Shakur a teeny bit, but I thought they were on the same level, and Shakur proved they weren't. And Ryan could do the same thing possibly. Haney, I don't think he beats Haney either, but he could. He could. I give 60-40 for Haney.
What about Brian Norman?
I think he should be able to beat Brian Norman.
You think he beats him better than Devin Haney did?
I don't know. Here's a problem with T.O. I don't think he's a 47-pounder naturally. I think he's going a little. Haney is. Ryan is. I think T.O. should stay at fucking 40. That's my issue with him. I think he's too small.
That's a good take. That is a good take.
So thank you. So he might have more of a problem with Norman because of Norman's size than anything. Not the skill. He's more skilled than Norman for sure, but he's smaller.
I mean, now I'm real with you. I'm disappointed with his run at 140, and I'm disappointed with what Shakur's doing right now. I'm disappointed because 140 for me got the best fighters in boxing overall, right?
Lo, you're a pessimist. Let's be honest.
No, listen, nobody unified that division yet, right? T.O. did not fight all the guys he should have fought there. Shakur's the man now. Shakur's doing the same shit. Now he's chasing a guy that got outboxed by Andy Cruz and Raymond Muratalia, where he should be up there fighting Gary Antoine Russell and Richard Hitchens. or Dalton Smith.
Word.
But he's not.
I don't know. But don't you have any other favorite fighters? Let's focus on them. Who are your other favorite fighters right now?
Jaron Ennis.
Okay.
But it's a weird situation with that one because I'm a Jaron Ennis fan. I've been to his gym a few times. They welcome me with open arms. I like Xander, right? I would like for a great Puerto Rican to emerge, but if Boots wins, I will be very happy for Boots for finally getting that big win. And if Xander wins, I will be happy for him and for the island of Puerto Rico. Yeah, Andy Cruz is one of my favorite fighters as well. Andy Cruz, Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Tevin Farmer used to be one of my favorites. Regan Dow used to be one of my favorites.
Well, of all those, I like Boots. I agree with the Boots one. But we'll see. He could very well lose to Xander. I mean, I don't think so, but he could.
I don't think he's losing to Xander, but I think he's going to have a tough fight.
Are you betting, Low? Are you betting?
I don't bet on boxing, bro. Boxing's corrupt. I bet on myself, not on boxing.
I mean, you got two guys. You got two guys who are unproven.
What? Speak up, motherfucker.
I said you got two guys. You got two guys who are unproven, and they get to prove themselves against each other.
Yeah, exactly. And one guy who's criticized heavily. One guy who's criticized very heavily. You know, even though he's looked spectacular.
Yeah, they criticized Boots unfairly because I guess because Boots was thrown out there and he's supposed to be a phenom so early. So now everybody has these unrealistic expectations of this guy. But he hasn't been able to get the fights to prove that he's what they say. I mean, you can say it all day long, but you have to see it.
Yeah, you know what? I don't believe. I don't believe that freaking 23 and the 28 age difference makes any fucking sense to me. If they're good enough to fight each other, let them fucking fight each other, bro.
Well, let's see something. The age is experience. You know that. You're an older dude. Like you have more experience than people.
But
that matters.
I know younger people more experienced than me in certain things, bro.
Well, but we're talking about boxing. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. All
You know what I'm saying?
Boots Ennis turned pro in 2016. Xander Zayas turned pro in 2019. So they're 3 years apart. 3 years apart. And how many fights? What, 15 fights or whatever? So 3 years isn't the biggest gap. I agree with you. It's not the biggest deal in the world.
Boots got 33 fights.
That's all I'm saying. Bro.
Boots has more fights, but Shelton, they both fought the same amount of professional rounds. So Boots has more experience, but it's, not a lot more.
I think Xander turned pro before Boots. Xander was like 17, right? 17? He was like 17 when he turned pro. Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, so nah, man. That age shit, nah. If you can fight, you get it. Bro.
What's he at? 19 or something? He's in the teens still. Does he even have 20 yet? No, right?
No.
He has 23. 23 and 0.
And Boots got 33 fights. And Boots got 33 fights, right? So Boots has more experience.
I think Boots has 38.
He has more ring time.
Boots has 35. So it's 35 fights to 23. So 12 more fights. Wait, that's not 12, is it? Yeah, 12 more. 12 more fights. Boots has only fought one more round. Xander's 124. Boots is 125 total rounds. So Boots has one more round, 3 more years, but he has 13 more fight camps.
Right.
That's significant. Is it not? And as an amateur, I don't even know what the amateur pedigree is. That is 13 more camps is quite a bit.
Whether they can fight each other, whether they're allowed to fight each other is a matter of opinion. I don't say that, he's not allowed to fight Boots, he's too young. I'm just saying that
that's what I'm saying.
A disadvantage. Yeah, he has a disadvantage because of the experience. And I think that's the greatest disadvantage that people are overlooking.
I say just because he's younger, he shouldn't be allowed to fight. But that I don't think that's a big disadvantage. I don't, man. Like I told you.
I mean, I'm just looking at it the way the matchmakers are probably looking at it.
Well, no, because if the matchmaker would look at it that way, they would have never made the match, bro. They would have never made the match, my man.
When Ray fought Duran was 28 and Ray was 23. So
Great.
But I
Yeah.
will say one thing. My mentality as a fighter, especially at the age of 23 compared to 28, was very different. I felt like I learned a lot more by the time
Yeah,
I was
but we're
28.
we're all different, Marco. We all
No,
different,
that's true.
bro.
That's true.
We're
That's
all
true.
different, man.
Yo, to the gentleman that said Sugar Ray was 23, Duran was 28 or 29. Yeah, but Sugar Ray was an Olympic gold medalist. He had an extensive amateur career, and he had took his title from a fighter that is an all-time great, Hall of Famer Wilfredo Benitez, one of his contemporaries. And Duran, to his credit,
right.
cleaned out his division.
Was
and
74 and 1.
Yeah,
Was
Duran
74 and 1.
Duran was already an all-time great going into the Sugar Ray Leonard fight based on what he did, because he was the fighter. He was the fighter of the decade for the 70s over Muhammad Ali, and then he moved up.
Yeah. He
Everything he
should be.
did after that was win-win. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he got mad L's in the 70s. He should be.
You suck, Marco. He's my favorite fighter, but you're freaking trolling on Ali now.
No, he did get
I
mad
mean, no,
L's.
he is. Duran's my favorite fighter, and Lowe's right. He's the only fighter of the decade. Is hard to do, and that
Should be.
motherfucker
I agree.
is no joke, bro.
I'm
and
good
it goes
with that.
to show you, and it goes to show you, brother. And I'm glad you said that, because I was on another panel with somebody. I'm not saying names, but he was hating on Duran. He kept mentioning Duran, like, "Oh, how was Duran ranked so high when he lost to the majority of the Kings?" And I had to educate the young man and let him know that Duran's legacy wasn't on the line. By the time he moved up, he before he even became a lightweight champion, he was running through divisions. He wasn't winning titles, but he was running through 126 all the way to 135. And I say running through because as he was acclimating himself to 135, he was taking on former world champions and future world champions. He beat a guy in only 16 fights named Ernesto Marcel, who went on to defeat he beat Alexis Arguello for the featherweight title and retired champion. Duran beat him when he only had 16 or 18 fights,
Right,
knocked him out.
Real quick, Fun Truck is right. Top rank just May 16th. We have Keyshawn Davis versus Nahir Albright and Brian Norman Jr. versus Josh Wagner. Never heard of Josh Wagner.
Neither have I. So
that's
Tune Up Central.
Josh Wagner gonna get beat up.
He needs one though, don't you think, after that ass whooping?
Is this on the undercard?
Yeah, Josh Wagner gonna get knocked out.
Keyshawn doesn't, but yeah, he definitely needs a Tune Up.
Yeah, so like I was saying to the gentleman, when Duran moved up, he dominated
Can you
135.
believe that shit, Marco? Josh fucking Wagner.
I don't know who that is. Do you know who he is?
Nah, Joey Bag of Donuts. Like I was saying, Duran dominated
No.
those weight classes.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
To the gentleman that mentioned Duran, he ran through weight classes and dominated 135
So,
like
Duran,
nobody's.
we're trying to talk about the new fight now, man. What you think about the new card?
The new card is ass. Which one you talking about? Yeah, the one you just mentioned. The one you just mentioned right
Did you
now
hear
is
what I
ass,
said?
man.
The dude was 74 and 1 when he fought Sugar Ray Leonard. He was 74 and 1.
And under 30 years old.
Yeah, Chavez was what was he? 83 and 0 when he fought Purnell
Yeah,
or whatever it was.
another legend. Shout out to Chavez.
It's still like 40 fights and 40 fight
89
camps
and
of
0.
experience that he had on him.
89 and 0 before he fought.
But guess what? Chavez wasn't fighter of the decade. Duran was.
Yeah, because he was trying to compete with De La Hoya, Tyson.
No. Chavez's main run was the 80s. He was competing with Ray Leonard. Duran was competing with Ali.
Nah.
Yes, he was.
He was still huge in the early 90s.
Yeah, the early 90s, but then he got spanked in 94, 95 against Oscar. Then after that, he wasn't the same. During the 80s,
what year did Frankie Randall beat him?
90, by 93, 94.
96?
He beat him. Yeah, he beat him on the same card when Trinidad fought Camacho.
Learning.
No, not
Yeah, he was
96.
washed.
No. Like 94, 95. Or 90,
He was washed by the time.
before that, around 94, 93, bro.
He was old.
94.
I was
94.
bullshitting, like,
He wasn't. No, he wasn't old. We're not going to put that on
He
Chavez.
lost to Randall in 94. No,
And before
yeah,
that-
94. Wow, he fought Randall 3 times. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and before that, he lost to Pernell Whitaker, which I don't even acknowledge that
Nah, he
draw.
didn't
That's
lose to
how-
Pernell Whitaker. It
I
was a
don't
draw.
acknowledge that. I don't
That
acknowledge
was a
that
draw,
draw.
Papa. It should have
I
been a
don't care.
loss, but it was
I
a
don't
draw.
acknowledge that draw. For me, it's a loss. That was the worst decision in boxing history.
You know what's funny though? I'm looking at the cards right now. The ones who gave it, 2 of them had it a draw. Only one had it for Whitaker, and it was by fucking 1 round, 113,
Marco,
115.
I
That's
got a question
insane.
for you, Marco. If everybody on
Usually
the
it'll be
panel-
one judge on some bullshit, not all 3 of them.
I got a great question for the panel. If we as boxing fans could overturn one decision in boxing, just one, out of every fight, whatever, we can overturn one. Which one would it be? Starting with Marco.
Every Michaela Maris
No,
loss.
Is
one-
your
no,
name
no,
Marco
no, no,
Fuckface?
Oh,
Yeah, he was
so-
We're not
89 and
trolling.
0. Chavez
And
was
we're not trolling.
89 and 0 when he fought Randall. That's insane. And 1
No,
draw.
we're not trolling.
One to be overturned. So you're talking like not have a stoppage happen or overturn an actual decision?
All right, I'm gonna give you mine so you can have an example. For me, I would
Well-
overturn that Chavez Whitaker fight. That would have been a win for Pernell.
So you're talking about just decisions, bad decisions.
however you want to do it. There we
Well,
go.
no, because there's also bad stoppages.
All right, bad decisions. Go ahead, man.
But I guess we shouldn't do stoppages because let's say the stoppage doesn't happen, you don't know what happens if they keep going.
Yeah,
Um,
decisions.
Let's see, decisions.
You don't know
Wow.
what's happening if you stop watching boxing
No,
in 2015.
I got mine. If you don't mind, let me go.
Go ahead.
Marco.
Go ahead.
The first Triple G Canelo. I think the Triple G he should have got that W.
You know what? Mine might be Kovalev getting that W over Ward because I hate that Ward's undefeated. I don't think he deserved to be. Maybe that one. I thought Kovalev beat him clearly, not like by a lot, but I thought that one's one of them.
I got one that's gonna piss you off.
What? Oh, I got a couple.
Trinidad De La Hoya, the first fight.
Yeah, that
Trinidad
too.
De La Hoya.
I think
Well,
there's
that's
an
fair.
argument. I
Bad
always thought
decision.
that De La Hoya still won that fight, but
Bad
but he deserved to lose because of his stupid fucking game plan. But I thought he did win.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why-
yeah. He deserved to
that's
lose
why
for
Marco-
advancing
Another one.
round.
There's a bunch. The draw between Holyfield and Lennox. That was
Yeah, but
ridiculous.
Marco, but that's why.
Yes.
But that's why.
Oh, yes.
Remember
Oh,
the key word you said. But there's still an argument, right? There's still an argument with Pernell and Chavez. There was no argument. There's nobody that I
There
can
was still
think
an
of
argument with what?
that deserves to be a
Oh,
draw.
that
There's
is a
no
bad
argument.
decision.
Nah,
there
no,
was
there
no
was not.
argument.
Lennox and Evander.
No,
you
I'm
think
not
there was an
talking
argument?
about that. I'm talking about
means
Pernell
the
and
Kovalev.
Chavez.
Yeah.
Pernell and Chavez. There's no argument with that. Andre Ward and Kovalev. I had
I
Ward
don't
winning that
agree.
fight.
I don't
bro.
think there was an argument. I thought Kovalev beat him clearly.
All right, that's your opinion.
There's a few. Okay, Ali versus Norton, the one that Ali got. He shouldn't have won that fight.
I never
at
watched
all.
that fight. I can't answer that question.
Another one, and I hate saying this because I love Joe Louis, but Jersey Joe beat Joe Louis.
Just
beat
pick
him.
one, Marco.
Ali
Just
shouldn't
pick
have got
one.
neither one of
Well,
them, Marco.
I got
They
a
fought
better
3
one.
times. Ali lost the first one, and he lost the next 2 as well. He never beat Ken Norton. Never.
No, yeah, he had one win.
Speaking of Ken Norton, I got
Oh,
another one.
No,
Larry
Marco. He
Holmes.
had 2 wins in the books.
Oh, it
They
was
fought
2.
3 times.
Oh, right,
Ali
right.
won
So
twice.
both. I thought one was a draw, one was Norton, and then one was Ali. I
No.
didn't realize-
One was a loss, and the other 2
Yeah,
were
so then
Ali
both of those
wins,
Nortons.
which should
Yeah,
have been
both
Ken
those
Norton
Nortons.
wins.
Yep, I agree with
Yeah,
that
he
too.
should have never won those fights.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Go
got
ahead,
another
Mo.
one for you. Larry Holmes over Ken Norton. If that decision had gone the other way, that would have completely changed the heavyweight landscape for like the next 15 years.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know about that one, Mo. That was a great fight, and I thought Larry pulled out that 15th round, bro. He only won the fight by 1 round.
I'm trying to think of some other really. I mean, we've named a lot of the bad ones, but
I'll tell you another one, though. I'll tell you another one. The second fight, Larry Holmes versus Michael Spinks. That was a robbery. Larry Holmes beat him.
Manny Pacquiao and Tim Bradley for the first one.
I disagree. I actually thought that was a draw.
I disagree with that.
I'm in the
one. I disagree
minority.
with
I
that
know
one.
I'm in the
Now, the next
minority
2,
here.
Manny
but I thought
won
that was a draw.
clearly, but that first fight, Tim
Clearly,
Bradley
yeah.
won that fight. Tim Bradley
Thank
won
you.
that
I
fight.
got one.
Shelton's
I
on
got
his
one.
military shit, but fuck it, I'm with him.
I got one. OC the boss in round 1.
I agree.
Marco cornered him, so I don't know, man.
No, I agree. I had round 1 winning, bro.
Nah, he didn't win that fight. Trust me,
had
Mo. I was
Mikhail-
right there, 3 feet away. He did not win that fight.
I had Mikhail.
Who was that?
Did he
OC
get
the
out?
boss. Who was
Also
that?
didn't win that fight, Mo. I
Yo,
was
Marco, you
right
ever
there.
have round 1? You ever had round 1 on your panel before, Marco?
Nah. I'm not against it. He talks a lot, but it'd be fun to have him on.
Man, he's cool, man.
Let's see. I'm trying to think
Those are
of
like the
one
big
recently.
ones. Oh,
I'm trying to think of one recently.
Jack Dempsey and Tunney.
Gene Tunney, the second
No,
fight?
yeah, no, Gene Tunney beat him.
He said
The
recently.
second fight or the first fight?
No,
The first fight is the one where
yeah,
the
he
first
lost
fight
both.
is the one
Jack
where they
Dempsey-
instituted the
yeah, that was a long count.
standing 8, and you got to go to the
That's a long
corner.
count, but
And Jack
that's not
Dempsey
a
forgot. Remember?
yeah, that's
He
not a
forgot,
decision.
and he
That
stood
was
over
just-
him.
but he lost the whole fight
Yeah.
anyway. So just yes, that doesn't.
Yeah, but he
that doesn't
dropped him.
qualify.
Remember, he dropped him, and he wouldn't go
Yeah,
back to
but
the
we're
corner because he
talking
forgot.
about right. But we're talking about decisions, so that wouldn't
Oh, okay.
fall into decisions.
Let me see. What about Lennox Lewis and Ray Mercer?
That was pretty close. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
go
I give that
with-
to Lewis.
Yeah, that was close. I don't
Okay,
think Ray Mercer
okay.
won that fight, but it
I had
was
Lewis
fucking
winning
close.
by I think 1 or 2 rounds. I have
Yeah.
to check my scorecard,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. But yeah, I like the Triple G
that was
Canelo's one for sure. Kovalev Ward's
Yeah,
another
Triple G
one.
Canelo. Yeah, Triple G won that fight. He won that first fight.
Oh, I got one. Castillo Mayweather one.
Yes.
Mayweather
Yes.
should have lost that fight. That's a big one. That would have changed.
He should have lost that fight.
Oh, but is Low still there? Low. Listen,
Yes,
Pernell
sir.
Whitaker against Wilfredo Rivera.
That too.
No, Pernell won that fight. Oh,
And
I
if you
got
want to
one-
go amateur, Roy Jones, Kung Sik Tak Hung, or whatever his name was.
Oh
An
my
amateur.
God! Don't do
Shit.
that,
I have
bro.
another Pernell Whitaker one. Pernell Whitaker versus Jose Luis Ramirez.
Yup, that one too.
Oscar De La Hoya versus Felix Stern.
Oh, I got one for you. I got the biggest one. All you guys will know this one. Danny Garcia versus Herrera in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Manny Garcia won that fight, bro. We're not gonna do that.
He did not win that fight, bro.
Yes, he did. I watched that fight so many times, bro.
He did not win that fight, bro.
That was a moral. That was a case of a moral victory of an underdog doing more than he should have, and people thought he won that fight. Danny Garcia and said people
He did not win that fight, bro.
We Puerto Rican, Ace, and Philly. We're not gonna do that to Danny Garcia, brother.
He did not win that fight. He got his ass whooped.
I got one for you.
So what do you think
I got
about
one.
Pernell and Chavez, bro? Pernell and Chavez.
I said that already. I've been said that.
We
I
said
was-
that
that's the
one. Yeah,
first
that
one.
was the biggest.
That's
That's probably the
anything,
biggest robbery in boxing history.
You can't argue that.
That was right.
Anybody that agrees with that decision is crazy, bro.
Yeah, they gotta be on drugs, bro.
Yo, bro, that decision is so bad. Hold on, that decision is so bad that I don't even acknowledge it. When people ask me, give me Pernell's. Hold on. When people ask me, tell me Pernell's 5 best wins, I still throw Chavez in there. When they say it was the draw, I say, no, I don't give a fuck what that was. He beat him. That's how bad it was. I don't even acknowledge it.
Hey, Low knows box. Hey, Low, you biased, bro. You biased, bro.
That's 150.
I'm biased about
Hey, I
what?
got one for
You
Hey,
biased,
150.
bro. Danny Garcia ain't win that fight, bro. Get out of here, bro. You know Danny ain't win that fight, bro.
I felt
Bro,
he won that fight.
he lost to a
I
jab.
got one
He
for
lost
you.
to a jab. I understand you
I
Puerto
got
Rican,
one for
brother,
you,
but keep it
150.
real, bro. Keep
They
it
got
real.
nothing to do with Puerto Rico. But I've seen other Puerto
He
Rico.
lost to a fucking jab, bro.
That's low.
Hold on, fellas.
I can't understand you black. No, that's low, bro.
What's
That
happening?
is low,
I got one for you. Hold on. I got
You
one
know,
for you.
she done lost to
Check
De La
this one
Hoya,
out.
bro.
Whoa, why is he screaming? What's going on?
Check this one out, bro. Marvin
I'm just
Hagler
because I can't hear you.
versus Vito Antuofermo won. That was a robbery. That was a robbery.
Yeah, that was a robbery.
Yeah, but it was a
That was a
draw.
robbery.
It was a draw.
That was a
Y'all
robbery.
talking about robbery.
It shouldn't have been a draw.
but it should have been. It should have
It
been
should
a win
not
for
have been a
Hagler.
draw.
It should have been a
So
win for
Hagler
Hagler.
should win.
150. I don't know if you heard the conversation, but basically we're saying if you could change a one decision in boxing history, which one would it be to the correct?
Yeah,
one?
which one would it be?
Man, that's a very hard question, bro. There's so many robberies in the sport, bro. That's kind of hard, man.
That's why I said Chavez.
That's
Chavez Whitaker.
so hard. Chavez Whitaker. I mean, that's a good one. That's a good
The
one.
worst one.
But you tripping with the Danny though. You tripping with the Danny. That's why I came up here. 'Cause I heard you say that. You said Danny won. He didn't win that fight, man. Come on, man. Let's be real. The Mauricio Herrera beat him with a jab, just with a jab alone. Danny Garcia overrated, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, we already said Holyfield Lewis. I already said that's one of the first ones I said. This fight was super close. I could have gone either way.
Ooh, I got one.
Hey, Loma.
I
I
got one
scored
for
that
you,
one as
I
Marco.
well.
thought Loma won
What's up?
too. I
Sandor
thought Loma
Martin,
won too.
Teofimo Lopez.
Fuck out of here.
Lowe's gonna crash out.
Sandor
Lowe's
Martin,
gonna
Teofimo
lose that one,
Lopez.
don't get him started, Mr. Moore. Don't
I
get him
had
crashing
Tio
out.
started.
winning that by wide decision.
I only get
You don't
Sandor
score
Martin the
points by
knockdown round.
running.
That's it. I
Yeah,
only get 2 rounds, bro. 2 or 3 rounds, the whole fucking
I
fight.
mean,
Same,
Tio.
same, low. I only gave him
He,
2 rounds.
you only gave Sandor 2 rounds? Nah, I don't
2
know
rounds.
about
The
Yes,
that.
sir.
knockdown round, the one
You
the
got
other
to throw
round.
punches to
I
land
think
points. You
Tio
got to throw
won, but
punches to score points, bro.
he won, but that fight, I mean, yeah. You could say that. You could say that, but what did
I
Tio
don't
land?
think
He
he
ain't
won
land
that
shit.
No,
fight.
don't get me wrong.
He,
I
he,
agree.
he
I
landed
agree.
he landed more than
This is what I.
Sandor Martin.
Tio
I don't think he
Tio
won
couldn't
that
even
fight,
cut the
bro.
ring off. He couldn't even cut the ring off too
Yeah, I
late.
think he
Hold
won
on,
that
one
one.
at a time.
He
One at a
landed
time. One
more.
at a time. One at a time, bro. Let him talk. Go ahead.
Is that why Tito beat De La Hoya? Because De La Hoya didn't throw no punches? No.
Yeah.
De La Hoya still
Yes,
beat him. Get out of town, Mo. Get out of here, bro.
literally.
And I'm
Yeah,
Puerto
because he didn't
Rican,
throw no
bro.
punches.
Nah.
Yo, when I first hold on,
No,
when I
because
first
he
hold
didn't throw any
on,
Ooh,
hold on.
punches.
yes,
Yo, when I
that's the one
first
I would change, Shane. I would
when I
fucking give it
first
to Hagler. Although it was close, I would
when
change
I
that.
first when I first saw Trinidad De La
That's
Hoya,
the
I ain't
one.
go when I first saw Trinidad De La Hoya, I was in denial. I was being biased, and I kept saying it was a draw. But after watching it maybe a few years ago, I probably scored it 115, 113 for Oscar. But the fight wasn't that one that when people say robbery, I like to
Nah.
use the fight. Hold on, wait a minute. A robbery for me is a fight that's clearly one-sided, and the guy
Exactly.
gets example. Pernell Whitaker Chavez, that was one-sided. Pernell Whitaker won that fight to me 9-3. With Trinidad and Oscar, there's an argument that Trinidad probably won 2 of the earlier rounds in the mid rounds, and then you combine that with the 3 or 4 that Oscar ran. So that made it a close fight on paper. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't call that a robbery. I call that a controversial fight,
Let me
not
go
a
back to
robbery.
this one. This one was very close. It was close, but still, what it did in the history, I would have, because the question was which one could I change? It might have been this one. Now it is closer than the others we mentioned, but I still think Hagler won that fight, man. That would have been dope.
That might be
Yeah, I
one of the
think
most
Hagler won too.
consequential
I thought
decisions in
Martin
boxing
won.
Yes,
history.
consequential is the exact word. Hagler walks away. Go ahead.
Leonard would have lost. He probably would have went back to retirement. We'd never have to deal with that dude ever again. He'd still
He
be a
wouldn't fight
great
Donnie
fighter, but
Lalonde. None of that. Yep. But
no,
again, look.
he went on to fight for 10 years after that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long.
Nobody cared
I don't know if he would have retired, because he kept coming back. But
So,
Hagler might have had a couple more great fights out of Hagler. He wouldn't have been so disgusted.
I thought Leonard won that fight. I don't care what anybody says.
That's
He made
okay.
Marvin Hagler fought a fight that wasn't his fight. It wasn't his style of fighting, for one. That's what you call ring generalship. And then Sugar Ray Leonard, even though he did do a lot of excessive moving, he did win the rounds with the flurries at the end of the
You know
day.
what I want you to look at,
Hold
Lo?
on.
Watch it
Hagler-
again and watch the inside fighting. Because Ray Leonard would throw punches or try to throw, then hold. And every time Ray Leonard hold, Hagler would land scoring shots to his face and his body. And I don't think the refs or the judges gave him enough fucking points for that. Watch it again. Because Leonard held every time after he threw a punch. Tried to behind Hagler's neck. And Hagler will just keep fucking lighting him up. Huh?
I'm hearing from Mo though. What I hear from Mo is Mo's upset because Sugar Ray Leonard beat all of his favorite fighters. I think that's what it is.
Fuck you, David Garcia. I just kick you
Well,
off.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, it's like today. We don't want to see these old guys taking up all the spotlight and all the money. And that's what he did. Let's be real.
Hey, but he kept winning, bro. They had to beat him up. They had to sick.
Everybody
they had to
knows where
sick
I won
my
that
man.
fight.
What was my man
Barely,
from
but he
54? Who was my man from 54, Marco? They sicked on Sugar Ray.
McCallum.
Oh,
Terry Norris.
Terrible Terry.
Oh,
They had to sick Terrible Terry on him to beat him up and get him up
I
out of
remember
here.
interviewing Terry, and I was like, "Yo, Terry, why do you think Ray chose you?" And Terry goes, "I don't know, but he made a mistake."
He did. Ray thought that shit was sweet. It wasn't.
I don't know what he was thinking. That's a young, powerful, fast. What are you doing?
Terry Norris will wipe out everybody in 154 today, and I stand on that.
The problem with Norris is, Lo, as you know, you hit the trigger. You hit the trigger, and the seat might eject.
The shit with Norris was if Norris boxed and respected your power and he didn't want to get hit, you're not going to hit him. But the thing with Norris, he had too much dog for his own good. Sometimes he'll get in there into a shootout, even though
Just
he had the
like
power. He
just
had the
like
power to
Meldrick
get you
Taylor.
out. He had the power to get you out, but he didn't have the chin. But I'm
And
going by
Taylor had the chin. He didn't have the power to get you out. So both of them
Taylor had a
engaged too
Taylor
much.
had a better
Sometimes.
chin. Yeah, he had a better
Yeah,
chin
but he
than
didn't have the
Norris.
power. So dudes will swallow
No,
that shit no problem.
You talking
but
about
Norris,
Good
Meldrick
one.
Taylor or Jermaine Taylor? Which Taylor you talking about?
no, Meldrick
Meldrick.
Taylor. We're talking about
Yeah,
Meldrick Taylor.
Meldrick. Yeah.
Power. He just had nothing else but power.
No, but Terry Norris was
Jermaine
man.
Taylor had a hell of a 10. He just didn't have no pop. He couldn't
Like
get
No,
nobody
Norris,
out of there.
Jermaine had pop. What you mean? That straight right hand was no joke.
yeah, he did. He sat Kelly
Yeah,
Pavlik down a
once
couple times in that fight.
once the competition stepped up, Jermaine kept getting knocked out.
Yeah, but what
Yeah,
happened? But Lo, what happened to Jermaine Taylor? Kevin probably knocked him out.
Sure
yeah, he
did.
did. He
Twice.
did. But what I'm saying is he had power. He did set
Or
Kelly
did the second one a
Pavlik down. Yeah,
decision?
I didn't say he was better than
He had
Pavlik. I
power.
said he
He had
sat him
See,
power
down.
against those lower level guys. Yeah, he did have against those lower
Kelly
level guys.
Pavlik
But once
wasn't
this
lower
competition
level.
stepped up, once this
Kelly,
competition stepped up, all the power went away.
Bro, I understand Tito. You know, people love Tito, right? But why they always talk about that as a robbery? Like, when there's worse robberies in De La Hoya's career, like
that's what I said.
Stern definitely beat him.
I
That was
mentioned that
a
earlier.
big robbery,
That was the
super
worst
robbery.
one. That
No,
was the
no one
worst one
talk
out of
about
all
that
of them.
shit because no one care about Felix Stern though.
No,
That's
I
why.
mentioned that. No, before you got on, I mentioned that. That's
No,
one of the worst
I'm
ones.
not
Yeah.
talking about you mentioning it. I'm talking about the fans. I'm
Oh
saying no
yeah.
one talks about that fight because they don't care about Stern.
Let me tell you a story about
That
that.
that fight ruined his career.
The reason why they robbed Stern because they was building for that Oscar versus Bernard Hopkins fight, and that was the first time that all four belts was on the line because at the time nobody was recognizing the WBO as a real legitimate belt. So they put Oscar at 160 to fight Stern because Hopkins was undisputed 3-belt, right? And when they put Oscar as his first fight at 160 against Felix Stern took that guy to school. He looked out of shape and everything, and they gave it to Oscar. That was definitely not controversy. That was a robbery. That's the difference, brother, between controversy and robbery.
There is a
Trinidad
difference.
Oscar was
Dave,
controversy.
Dave,
Oscar
that
versus
guy,
Corte, controversy. Oscar versus Stern,
nah,
robbery.
Corte lost that fight. Dave, nah, that guy beat me. But I should do this. My last amateur fight, I should post it. I have the whole fight. They gave the other guy the victory. I thought I won. I'm curious what people think. If maybe I'll post that one day.
You lost.
Shut up. I might do that. I might put it up there, then have all you guys vote and tell me who you think won. I thought I clearly won. I fought. He had a black eye and everything afterwards. He was landing a lot of pity pat jabs. I was landing way harder shots. But I'm curious what you guys think. Maybe I'll put that up one day.
Marco, I got something for you, Marco. You mentioned
up?
something about reversing a stoppage from being stopped. I got one that shouldn't have been
there's a
stopped, and
bunch.
that was Rolly versus Barroso.
Of course, that's the worst. So that's not the most consequential stoppage, but it's the worst. I've never seen the person who's throwing punches be held back and stopped.
I'm going to show you
And the
something.
referee's like, no, you've had enough. He's like,
Yo,
I've
bro,
had enough.
I'm going to show you something, Marco. I'm going to send you a video. There was a fight. Listen to this. This was in Argentina, right? It was Juan Koji, who was the WBA junior welterweight champion. He fought some Colombian guy in Argentina. And this guy was knocked out on his feet. The referee kept stepping in to get the guy off of the hometown fighter over and over. The guy, if I show you the clip, he was literally, I'm going to look it up right now. And I'm going to send it to you. And I'm going to get off the panel. You can show it to the guy.
Nobody named Jeff Fennick versus Zuma Nelson. That was a robbery.
Yeah.
Zuma got that get back too. But yeah, Marco.
Jeff Fennick was robbed though.
But Fennick was a good fighter though, man. He was a good freaking fighter, bro.
Yeah, he got robbed.
That's the Australian kid, bro. He was a good fighter, bro.
Oh, I got another one. Fury versus Wilder won. I thought Fury won almost every fucking round except the two that he went down in.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I thought Fury won.
That's a bad fucking decision.
I thought Chocolatito beat Estrada clearly in that second fight too. I think he got robbed in that.
It was a good fight though, but I thought he won too. But it was
he won. He got fucked over.
Yeah.
The third fight, Estrada won clearly though.
Yeah.
But that second one, nah. And the first one, nah.
It's like those two guys, man. When they fight, you know you're gonna get a good fight, bro. You put them two together.
Yeah, every time.
Bro.
Yep. Every time.
Because all three of them are the same way, bro.
Marco, check your DM. I sent you something very good you can share and show to the guys in the panel right now. Trust me. This is probably the most controversial shit ever. And it has to do with a stoppage or something that should have been stopped.
Text it to me. I don't be opening up my Instagram.
All right, I'll send it to your text and say no more. Hold on. I got you, Marco.
Yo, I got a question for the panel. How many fighters ever went undefeated in amateur and in the pros?
I would guess none.
Just
That's
a
my
guess.
guess.
No,
There's
there's definitely some, but they're probably not
No,
high. They
there's
probably
one-
didn't
there's
go
one that I
very
know
high
of,
level.
bro. There's one that I know of.
You probably didn't go high level as a pro though. 'Cause
Yeah,
we wouldn't know.
Marco, you can check it.
Benito
Text
Lopez,
message, bro.
maybe.
yeah,
Pirog,
Benito
maybe?
Lopez was undefeated in amateur and in the pros.
Oh,
bro.
he didn't lose as an amateur?
Nope, never,
Yo, Marcos, check your text.
Wow. Really?
never.
Yeah,
So
Marco,
that
check.
gives an argument for him to be number one all-time
No,
great.
no, he is a number one. I mean, he's an all-time great. The problem with his record being is not like Floyd because he did have a flaw. He had a draw in his record. That's why.
Did he
Yeah.
really win that draw or did he really lose it? Or was it
He
really
knocked
a
the
draw?
two out. He knocked the two out in the rematch.
I know, but I'm asking about the fight that he
It went
drew.
12 rounds.
What
No, it
was
went
the-
12. He didn't knock out Rosendo.
Yeah.
What
Alvarez.
was
It went
the
12.
No, he did. He knocked him out in the rematch.
No, he didn't. It went 12.
I'm almost positive he knocked
No,
him
it
out.
went
But
12, brother. Trust
I'm
me. I
asking
was
you
I
guys-
was there for that.
I'm asking you guys the fight that he lost, what was the consensus?
It was close. It was a close
You know,
fight.
let's
He
look
got
at the
dropped in that
fucking
fight.
box rec shit.
Yeah, he got dropped. Yeah, he
Bro,
got dropped.
Finito got dropped in that fight. I thought it was close. I have to watch it again, but no,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
look it up
recall
right
people
now.
crying robbery. But
gonna
look
look it
at what
up
I
right
sent you,
now.
Marco.
Hold on. All right, so the draw, I'm trying to find. Here we go.
Yeah, it was a
The-
12-round decision, bro. He didn't knock him out.
The fans had it. The fans had Lopez winning.
Yeah, I had Lopez
So,
winning too. After
you
he
can
got up, he
argue
did his
that
thing.
Lopez never lost. That he didn't lose that fight. And then let's see, Rosendo Alvarez, the rematch. He won a split decision. Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Yo,
didn't
Marco-
knock him out. Hell no.
Marco,
He moved
check-
up in weight when he fought that guy too.
score.
Yeah, he
Same
was.
thing. Fans had. Oh no, I think the fans had
Rosendo.
Rosendo winning that rematch.
Some people did, but whatever.
Yeah,
But
people did. It was like kind of 50-50
Yo, Marco,
split.
you got to show that to the guys, bro. Go to your text.
Fuck you sending me here. There's no gay shit, right?
Come on, man. Don't play with me like that, man.
All right, I'm sorry. I apologize. What is this shit? This is the worst
Can you imagine that ever losing, bro?
quality I've ever seen.
Just
Worst
play that
quality
shit.
I've ever seen. What is this shit? We can't even.
All right, you know what? I could find it.
Fuck is this shit?
Let's play this.
I'm playing it, but it's from
What's the controversy?
1913, from 1905.
Nah, man. This is 1990
Yo,
something.
Is this Jack Johnson?
Nah, man. Just watch what happens.
This looks like it was on like Telefuturo.
This was
or
during the
some shit.
90s, bro.
This looks
This
like
was
it
a
was on
Don
Benny
King card.
Hill. This looks like an
This was
episode
a
of Benny Hill.
this was a Don King card, bro.
What the fuck? What is this? I have no idea what I'm watching. I don't know.
Yeah,
What
you
got to
give us some context, slow. Like, give us
All
some
right,
commentary. What's going on?
All right. The commentary. Damn, let me find. Marco, don't even play that, bro.
What's
I'm
it
gonna
say
try
in
to find.
Spanish, Mo? What's it say?
The
Juan
top
Koji,
text says the question that the fight that made us question the integrity of boxing, and then the bottom text says, yeah. So the reality of a fight of an era, what actually happened.
Who are these
Quality is
fucking
bad.
people? Who is this?
Juan Koji. He's an Argentinian champion. He got dropped. The fight should have been stopped. Watch this. Just watch from here, Marco.
We
Oh, he
watched
looked
the whole
fucked
shit.
up,
We don't know
yeah.
what the fuck's going
No,
on. It's really
we didn't
bad.
watch the whole shit.
My personal space.
Find a better.
I've never heard of
like
that
a
guy
better
personally.
No, that's the wrong one. Hold up. That's the.
Oh damn. Okay, so that was the wrong clip.
This fucking guy. This guy low. David.
He's getting
David.
lunch. Hey, leave him alone, bro.
Well,
He's an
at least it
freak.
wasn't gay shit.
David Baracho. David es un baracho. No, that's not how you say that, right? How you say it? How you say
What's that
David is drunk?
borracho, bro?
How do you say David is drunk?
Borracho.
Yeah, you said it right.
Borracho.
No, how do you say David is drunk? How would I say that?
Borracho.
You
You
said it
saying
right.
borracho is borracho.
No, the whole fucking sentence.
You said it.
David es un borracho? No.
Yes, that means he's drunk.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. He is a drunk, but how do I say he's drunk currently? Like he's drunk right now.
Take S out.
Está borracho.
David está borracho.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. He might be. You never know. It's 5 p.m. somewhere.
It's 5 p.m. everywhere, every day. You know, people are like that right now, bro. 5 p.m. in the
Right.
morning.
Yeah,
5
Marco,
p.m.
I'm gonna have to later on. I'm gonna find a better clip of that. I'm gonna find you the actual shit with the timestamp. But let me give you some information of what that was. What I was showing you. It was a hometown guy in Argentina fighting, defending his belt against a dude that dropped him. He got up. He was visibly wobbled on his off on his feet. He
Okay.
was getting hammered. The referee intervened. The other guy thought the referee jumped in to stop the fight. The referee jumped in to push the other guy to the corner to let the hometown guy recover. And then as he resumed the fight, the same shit. The guy was getting battered and battered and battered. The referee kept taking the other guy off of him and putting him in the corner for the other guy to recover. Eventually, the guy survived the round, and he came back the next round and knocked out the dude that was beating him up. That fight should have been stopped. That dude was supposed to lose that fight. That's the worst shit I've ever seen in boxing. I'm gonna find it for you because
I mean, the
I'm
problem
gonna find
is
it for you. Better
there's
quality.
probably worse fights, but these are all like low level. Nobody
It
gives
wasn't
a
low
shit
level. It
type
was a world
fights.
championship fight, bro. It just wasn't your popular guys. It was a
Okay, so
world
high
title
level,
fight.
but yeah, unpopular guys. There's
It was
probably
a
a lot of those.
WBA. It was a WBA junior welterweight champion.
Popular.
Shut up, Lance.
Take that back. Take it back, Marco.
You big racist bastard. Shut up. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yo, there's a lot of huffies around, bro. Everybody got their huffies out, bro.
What?
Yeah, 150. I got the boy out today. See that? If you want
So I'm
50,
looking at this. I'm looking at this Josh Wagner kid. He just got beat. He's coming off a loss to Harlem Eubank. I'm like, damn, bro.
Sit without my glasses. I'm like Velma in this bitch.
Oh boy, Harlem Eubank.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's not the greatest guy to be losing to. I'll be honest.
but when is this fight? When is this fight?
May
something?
15th. May 15th, I
Oh,
believe.
I thought it was the undercard of the 27th fight, man. I was like, damn, that's bullshit ass fight, man.
No, that's the undercard to the Keyshawn Davis Nahir Albright fight. So it's the co-main. Some co-main.
Good, they belong in all them fights then. All of them freaking triple ass fights.
Fruity.
At least it's gonna be free. At least it'll be free.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Hey, I got
Yeah, free on
one.
the zone.
I got one, Mo. You might remember. You're somewhat of a historian. Maybe you'll remember this one too, Hector. Azuma Nelson, Jeff Finnick won.
Yeah.
Notice how
Robbery.
Shelton gives his, he always does it real dramatically. He's like Azuma Nelson, Jeff Finnick.
Yeah, Finnick
won.
busted him, bro. Finnick busted his ass, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Marco, don't try to clown me, motherfucker. You didn't even know who Jeff Finnick was.
Actually, you're incorrect. I have his number in my phone.
Oh
That was
shit.
funny. That was
I have my number, his number in my phone.
Hey,
Jeff
Marco,
well.
hey, Marco, everybody got their huffies out today, bro. There's a lot of huffies out here, bro.
Oh, look at that. Jeff Finnick, right up there.
Yeah. He's a good dude,
That
too.
was a robbery, bro.
He's a good dude, too.
Yeah, he is.
That was a good fight. It was a robbery. I was pissed. I'm like, damn, man, he just beat this guy, man. They took it away from him.
What was
Zuma went to Australia and knocked him
What
out,
was
but
Zuma's
still.
Nelson's nickname? I'm sure you guys know that.
Zoom, zoom.
Nope.
He's the scientist.
Nope. Try again. Close to the close, Mo, but no cigar.
Oh, the
Zoom,
professor.
zoom.
Oh, the professor. The professor. The
Yes,
professor.
zoom. All I want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom. That's shake your rump. That's
Zoom,
Teddy
zoom.
Riley. That was Teddy Riley.
That's what they would be saying when he was walking to the ring, you fuckhead. But you wasn't watching them like that. So you don't know. You were too busy
I
watching
wasn't alive
MC
in the
Search.
40s. I'm sorry, yeah, but I believe you.
No, you were watching MC Search.
You like to
You had
fuck
your
around,
fucking
bro.
flat top. You had your fucking flat top and your cane. You was trying to be MC Search, motherfucker.
Yo, I wish I had a flat top. I used to be so jealous of black hair because, you know, we can't get flat tops as white people?
You're a black hair. You fucking guy, bro. Look,
I swear to God, I'd be so jealous. Like the Gumby, the flat top. I wanted that all that shit so bad back then.
shit,
I'm
You're
serious.
Michael out of control, bro.
Oh, I'm dead ass serious. I wanted to. We had
Oh
one
my
Asian
God.
kid, my man Nelson, who was Korean. He actually, shaved the sides and he put gel in his hair to make it look like a flat top, and it looked so fucking stupid. I'm like, if you don't have straight hair,
Hey,
you're not gonna
Marco,
flat
New
top.
York history. Who's the first
What's up?
motherfucker you saw with the Gumby?
The New York dude. I saw I mean, it was Bobby Brown, but he's not in New York.
No, the first New York dude you saw with
I
the Gumby.
I know who. Kwame.
Yep. Kwame.
Yeah, Kwame or Kwame or Kwame.
The polka dot man.
Yes,
The polka
him.
dot guy.
Yep, he had the Gumby. Yep. I'm surprised you know that over there in Compton.
Oh man, I bought the shirt. I had the shirt,
you
the
guys-
parachute
you guys-
pants. I had
you guys
the
at
whole
MTV.
get out.
So before
Yeah.
NWA, you guys were all listening to East Coast hip hop, right?
Yeah. That's all we had.
Nah, Kane, peace to God, not have a Gumby. He had a flat top. And
No, Kane
Kane,
didn't have a Gumby. Kane had a flat top. He didn't have a Gumby.
I always say this, but you might not know this. That's my man. I talk to him a lot. He's a big boxing fan.
Yeah,
Okay,
Kane's a
can
big boxing fan.
You had a flat top? Your hair's too straight for a flat top, no? Seems like it's, but I don't know. He has his shit braided, so maybe it's not straight. I don't know. Shut up, Yayan. Yayan, I'm gonna see you soon. Keep it up. We'll be the main
Marco,
event.
I wish you
alley.
knew. I
What's
wish
up?
you knew, Marco, how many times I had to put into the AI to give you a flat top, bro. It just what even AI doesn't want you to have a flat top, dude.
Can you imagine?
I don't
going with a
remember you
flat
giving
top?
me a flat top. I thought you just gave me like a Puerto Rican
I
hair.
couldn't. I was like, bro, I kept putting it in. It wouldn't put a
It wouldn't do
flat
it, huh?
top on you. No, it wouldn't do it. It kept giving you
Wow.
this
I know. It saw my skin
Rican
color.
haircut.
It's
Yeah.
like, no, you cannot. Error.
Error.
Funny.
Error.
That's from Euro Trip. Ever see that movie? Love that movie.
The fuck is your trip?
Where'd everybody go? We lost Lo. Yo, Lo always talks about Tio.
You love him some Tio, man. You love him some
Always.
Honduras.
It's like what Yayan used to do with Broner. Yayan finally stopped, but well, let me grab this. Hold on a second.
He saw a brother standing out front of that liquor store with that bag in his hand. Poor brother. Hey, let me ask you guys something.
Instagram.
You and Mo.
Broner's Instagram, bro.
Is
saying he's
he?
gonna turn his life around. He's gonna
Or
turn
does
his life
Alicia
around.
Baumgartner get over it?
He's gonna turn his life around. He's gonna dedicate himself to boxing. He's on his come to Jesus
Huh?
moment shit.
Come to
Adrian
Jesus.
Broner had a come to Jesus moment. He said he's gonna dedicate the rest
I
of his
can't
life
hear
to
you, Mo. You
boxing.
broke up. Say it again. Go ahead, Mo. Say it again. I couldn't hear you. You broke up.
No, I said Adrian Broner. He's online saying that he's done with his bad ways. He's gonna dedicate himself to boxing now.
He's 40. It's too late. It's too late, bro.
He's not 40. He's 36. He's actually not that old. Isn't that crazy?
What's the difference when you've been drinking and doing drugs and fucking home?
But isn't that crazy, dude? He's actually younger than Bud, and Bud's retired. Isn't that crazy?
He's too fucking past it. Ain't nobody can trust bro. They don't give him a shot.
What's up, peace to God?
They can't trust.
What up? Why is everybody so quiet?
Shout out to everybody in the panel.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
Clarissa, what's your nickname for peace to God?
Right?
She called him, what was that rapper they said he looks like? Thurston Howell the third.
Thurston Howell the third.
Yeah,
Thurston Howell the third. Oh shit. Yeah, I was watching her. I watched her interview yesterday, Marco. She needs to get over herself.
Who?
Alicia Baumgartner. She needs to get over herself. Alicia Baumgartner.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, she's she's promoting herself. That's what she does, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, you gotta fake it till you make it at some point. Like she's got to promote the fight.
Yeah. Seems like she
What
believes
you
it
say,
too.
bro?
I said she's got to promote the fight. So it's like, what's she gonna do? You know?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I'm the face of women's boxing. And get the fuck out of here. Everyone gets their biggest payday when they fight me. Come on, man. Really? When did that start?
Yeah, I mean, she's not the most talented fighter, right? She's just, and I mean, I don't watch it as much. Maybe somebody could correct me, but she's just attractive, and her body, like I will say, like in person, she's not. It's not sexy to me at all, by the way. But she's really like an athlete. Like I don't know if
She's tiny, bro. She's real tiny.
but she has not 1 ounce of
She's
fat.
small.
She looks very almost looks like a movie star in person in a weird way. If that makes sense. So I think
She looks like if you shake her too hard, you'll break her.
No, she looks strong. She looks like you drop her, she'll. Nah, she has muscles all over her fucking body.
Nah, she's tiny, bro. She's a pipsqueak.
She's short, but she is muscular. Very
small.
broad. She has broad shoulders for somebody that small, I'm telling you. But that doesn't really translate to a lot of power.
I mean, she's regressed, which is it's bad. You want to see a fighter like that keep getting better, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never really watched her fight that much. You know what I mean? And when I have, it wasn't very impressive. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, whoa, you know. Clarissa's way better. Okay. Something told me not to let that person in, but I did. Oh, hold on.
Oh, Clarissa's way bigger. Everybody. So, Marco, are you going to the fight at Madison Square Garden? Oh, he's talking.
Yeah, he's on the phone.
Yeah. Is he going to the fight? Do you know?
I think he said he's waiting to get the credentials for the fight because it's going to be at the Hulu Theater, but he got credentials for all the all the press events this week. So there's supposed to be a presser later today. And I think the weigh-ins, obviously the weigh-ins are on Friday.
When is the fight? Saturday?
The fight's on Saturday, I believe. Yeah.
It'll weigh-ins tomorrow, Friday then. Weigh-ins Friday.
Yeah, it's a Friday.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch that one.
Which one?
So Marco.
Hey, Marco.
What's up, Mosif?
That Baumgartner. Are you going to the Baumgartner fight? Are you going to that fight?
They didn't approve me. They approved me for the presses, but not the fight. And to be quite honest, I don't want to go.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I might do the press
I
stuff.
don't
It's
want to
just,
go. That's it either.
I mean, it was kind of.
Well, at least you applied.
Yeah, I tried. I mean, it's insane how like you think people recognize me all the time in this fucking game, and then yet I don't get approved for like some of the most rudimentary shit.
So
Yeah, it's not even that big of a fight. Like it's at
No,
the fucking theater for fuck's
no,
sake.
it's
What the
it's
fuck?
MVP, and I was right next to the guy Nikisa, you know, and I was so close to talking to him and trying to get a job. You know what I mean? Trying to get a job with MVP. I didn't though. I probably should have, and I
Now, let
probably
me ask
could
you
have.
this: Isn't this
If he would have
isn't
recognized
this
me,
the
I would
launch of
definitely would have.
ESPNW?
What's that?
The launch of ESPNW.
Isn't this the launch of
last,
ESPNW?
no, it was
I have no
last
idea.
week. It was the first show was in the UK.
Who was
So
it?
this will be the second one. It was
Oh, that one with
Chantel
that was the
Cameron
one with
and-
Lauren Price and all them on it, right?
No, that was Boxer. Caroline Dubois was the headliner. She fought Chantel Cameron, I think.
Oh, she was the launch. Okay, she was the launch. Yeah, she was the launch. Okay.
Yeah, because I think
All right.
it's a joint deal. It's a joint deal with Sky Sports and ESPN. So that was the Sky Sports
Yeah,
portion, and this
yeah.
will be the
Wow,
first.
see the difference between
Bye-bye.
Minnesota? Here we already have the trees are budding and blooming. Look at there. It's fucking still looks like it's the middle of February. It's so depressing.
It is different. And see, here's the biggest problem, right? This is the biggest problem, right, Mo? Why would you compete with WrestleMania?
Oh, WrestleMania is this week?
Yeah,
It's 18th and 19th, bro.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, it's not
Reigns.
them. I mean, it's not MVP. It's ESPN. Like it's what ESPN wants. So, they're paying for it, right? So it's their programming. If they want
Yeah,
to put it up,
and WrestleMania is on ESPN as well. That's what I'm saying. Why would you compete with that?
yeah. What are you gonna do?
Let's go, WrestleMania. Yeah.
Oh no! I lied.
I just
No.
think
So
somebody.
the fight's gonna be on Friday, Shelton. On October
Ah,
here.
smart. Yeah, you don't want to compete with WrestleMania.
There you
Smart.
go.
That's smart. That's smart.
There you go. That makes sense. So, Marco, I was
Yeah,
going to
you
ask
don't
you.
want to compete
Speaking
with
of
them.
which, have you heard from Top Rank about the Xander Zayas Boots Ennis fight? Because I saw that some media people had already reached out for credentials and shit like that. So they're already
What's
looks like
that?
they're already reaching out to people.
For what?
Don't you got to
Oh, for
plug at Top
credentials?
Rank, Marco?
No, I didn't get it. Wait,
For
is
Top
that
Rank.
is Zayas? It's not DAZN?
It's
Yeah,
Top
gonna
Rank
be on
and
the
the
zone.
Zone. It's a joint venture.
So I'll get approved because I work with DAZN. They've been approving me now. I'm not worried about that. Anything for DAZN, since I'm an affiliate, they usually got me.
Well, they're gonna try their best to have you, Marco, if you're not so fucking pompous, my friend.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Yeah, so I'll definitely get approved to that. I'm not worried about the DAZN. It's the other ones like this one that I get fucking problems with. The MVP, Top Rank, whatever the other ones are. Well, we'll see. We shall see. Sorry, I'm just writing something. Okay.
Man, that's super lame. They haven't announced any undercard yet.
Yeah, they haven't. Hold on.
Do you guys hear my birds?
Yeah, we do. We hear the birds chirping.
Yeah.
My bad.
What's up, Fun Truck? Came on to fill the dead air or what?
Yeah, exactly. I've just been laughing my ass off when the question was asked, what fight can you go back and change the scorecards, or like whatever the question was, and without hesitation, Lab said every one of Michaela Mayers' losses.
Hey,
Oh
it's
my
true.
God, bro.
Those are controversial, bro. She lost
Hey,
2 controversial times, and I thought she won. I also thought she won.
Absolutely. I think the first one that comes to mind was Katie Taylor Serrano, number 2. That should have definitely gone in the favor of Amanda.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah.
That was bad.
And it just made me sick to my stomach because I was watching that with a couple people on Netflix, and I let them know right before the scorecards were announced. I was like, hey guys, who do you think won the fight? Everybody said Amanda. And I'm like, just watch. They're going to give it to Katie. It's just the way it is. I got this gut feeling. And this is boxing. They're like, no way. She clearly won that fight. And what do you know?
that's how it goes, Fun Trucker.
Oh, speaking of Katie Taylor, apparently there's been a lot of rumors that they're gonna do like a super mega card in Dublin, Ireland. It seems like Turki Al-Sheikh wants to make it like a Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua card, and then just have Katie Taylor on the undercard. But it looks like Katie Taylor's not cool with that, so which is good. I don't want to see those guys fighting in fucking Ireland. That's shit. Who wants to see shit like that? That is some Turkey shit. Do something that the fans didn't ask for, but it's big and shiny and expensive.
Make it shiny and expensive and don't follow up. Just like leave it at that. I mean, that's what Turkey does, bro. He just puts all the bells and whistles, but he really doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't follow up with the promotion. It doesn't seem to be as big as they make it out to be. Like, for example, Tio and Shakur, you know what I'm saying? That was poorly promoted. And they didn't allow people to the weigh-ins or the press conference. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. That's
How many
dumb.
more people, Fun Trucker, would you want to see Tio get his ass beat? What is that what you want?
Well, everybody, yeah, I actually do. I wouldn't mind seeing that because I'm in favor of seeing good fights.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, I'm back.
So, Marco, it sounds like you're pretty certain that you'll get approved for the Boots and Xander fight.
Yeah, they approved me for all the DAZN stuff.
Oh yeah.
Thank God, finally. Like, I was not getting approved for fucking shit before. Literally, like, it was really hard. They kept denying me for all kinds of shit. Like, I would randomly get approved for something big. Like, I got Ryan and Haney. I got approved for that. But then I didn't get approved for, like, there was some other low level one here. I forgot what it was at the Garden.
The Zone?
I don't remember what it was. It was like I was just getting denied for so much. Very annoying. But actually, I'll be at this one, Bo. I don't see why not. Would you stop with the flicking up thing? It's weird. My person just justified because I was going to be the best fit or whatever.
Yeah, fucking bye.
Who has a background noise? Somebody has like a TV playing. I don't know who it is. Let me see.
It's probably Lance.
I don't have a back. I don't have.
No, it was Piece of God, I think. So I'm going to go to that press conference for the Alicia thing. Why not? Check it out. See what that's all about.
Hear 'em chirping. I am the birds that are chirping in the background. That.
I hear that.
Are you going to go live at the press conference as well, Marco?
Probably.
Whistled, Lance. Those weren't birds. You just whistled.
Probably. I might as well.
You shush.
Yeah.
Fun Truck.
I'm really interested to see if Ronda Rousey is going to be a bigger draw than boxing people, because she's still a huge fucking
Isn't
star.
MMA a bigger draw? Isn't that like a proven fact or no?
Maybe.
Well, she hasn't fought in some time, is all. So
she transcended the sport, dude. She became mainstream. You know, like even her losses were huge. Actually, her loss against Holly Holm at Marvel Stadium in Australia was the I think had for a while had the record for an attendance record, I believe. It's like 90,000 people were there.
So Fun Truck, do you think Ronda Rousey's loss, that loss you're talking about, do you think that's MMA's version of like Tyson Douglas? Like it was that big of a
It was big, but the writing was on the wall because she had a trainer that was convincing her she was a stand-up fighter. And so for a while we were like, she's a two-time judo gold medalist or silver medalist. Like, why is she trying to stand up with an elite striker? So prior to that, she had this, I think a boxer was actually, believe it or not, I believe it's like Avanesian, one of those guys in that camp was training Ronda, and Ronda had it in her head that she was a striker because she was like knocking out like lower level fighters, but the writing was on the wall. So no, Mo, it was a huge upset, but not as big as Buster Douglas and Tyson.
Hey, but one thing for sure, Fun Truck, never forget the head movement, bro. Head movement.
I went back.
Head movement.
Yeah.
No.
Shit. Where's your power? No, we haven't seen Mick.
So who you got in this fight, Truck? Who you got in this fight? You got Carano or you got Ronda?
No answer, I guess.
I got Ronda Rousey.
Oh shit, my bad. I had myself on mute. But yes, I do.
I guess he's a
win. Yo, my bad. I was on mute. I was over here.
I do not.
Fucking.
Well,
spiel. Check this out.
I think that Carano like 50.
I like
Sounds like
Gina
you're cutting.
Conviction Carano. She's bad, but she hasn't fought in a while.
You're cutting out, Shelton. But yes, this is on Netflix, and I think Netflix is understanding that combat sports is gathering large audiences. 6 million people in just the UK alone watched the Tyson Fury and Makhmudov fight. Like I've always said that fights need to be on YouTube, and then Netflix make it as easy as possible, because the barrier to watch these fights with pay-per-view model and you got to be fucking subscribed to 20 different platforms. It's terrible. And you guys, you old heads, know when the fights were played on NBC and ABC. That's when those boxers were superstars and household names. And if Netflix keeps promoting these combat sports and we have more boxing matches every Friday and Saturday, I've been reading the comments that say, I will watch whatever fight that they upload on Netflix. And that's I feel like the general consensus thinks like that, because it's easy to watch, the production value is going to be good, and then after you're done watching the fight, you just go stream your favorite show or whatever. So I don't know how they're making money exactly, but that's where boxing needs to be, on YouTube and Netflix.
Here we go. I'm gonna play you guys something.
It's obvious, Truck, that Pro Box is making money because they keep doing it.
They might actually be making money on ticket sales and other stuff, because they're doing it entirely free on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a sponsorship deal. They're probably just getting ad revenue. And there's a baller probably investing. Yeah. Like I still think that Pro Box is doing it at the lower local level. I'm sure the ticket sales are sold, because they were in New Jersey this weekend, right? They had a whole bunch of New Jersey fighters.
Yeah.
So,
tell me what you guys think of this. This just came out. Fucking Tio.
All these other fighters great, and so on and so forth, from the 80s passed down, from the 70s, 60s, and so on and so forth.
Got races
in the early 2000s. How do we say that these guys were all great and this and that, and this guy's a legend and respected and all across the world, but yet they have so many losses? Because they fought everyone. So what change is different now? The Floyd effect. You mean the Black effect? The Floyd effect. To me, as a Brit, how do we?
So it's the Black effect, whatever that means.
He's such a stupid remark from Tio. I mean, I think that
the Black effect.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
It would have been easy to say yes after Mayweather changed the game that all these fighters were scared of losing their O, and that Floyd effect.
Well,
is
what the
real
fuck do you
because
mean by the black effect? I don't even get. It's racist, I guess, but like I don't even get it.
Marco, I think what he means is that
He's letting you know he's letting you know how he really thinks.
Black community, if you have a loss, that they think that you ain't shit. I think that's what he means. But I'm being generous.
That's not what he means. That's not what he means. That's not what he means.
I think that's what he means.
He means what he said. He means what he said. But he was at Top
What does he
Rank.
mean then?
They cater to the black fighters, and he feels he gets shitted on. Tio has racist ideology. He's a racist.
I mean,
he thinks black people get.
I think what Johnny Blaze. I think what Johnny Blaze said is probably closer to the truth. I mean, whether it's like the smart thing to do, I don't think it is, but I think that's dumb. But I do think that's what he meant. I think that's what he meant.
What? What he said?
Go ahead, peace.
I feel that the one who changed the game was Sugar Ray Leonard.
No way. It has to be Floyd, bro. Because I'm telling you guys, even in the amateurs, fighters are afraid of
losing.
He
got a loss.
You see these young talented fighters that
Sugar Ray Leonard was the first one to demand an 18-inch ring instead of 21.
Yeah, but we're talking about not losing here.
No. Bout instead of a 15-round bout.
You talk to any old head, any old coach, and they tell you that Floyd literally changed the game, even to the amateurs. I'm telling you, these kids, when you lose a fight, on to the next one. Next week, you got a bout lined up already. You probably have 3 or 4 within the month lined up, and then maybe a big tournament 2 or 3 months down the road. But when you see these fighters lose fights after Floyd is a undefeated record, and they're bawling their eyes out like they lost a world championship on a local card. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, the crybaby, yeah, bitch.
But yeah, I agree that with Johnny Blaze, and I think
followed
Tio
up
meant
on the protocol that Sugar Ray Leonard left behind.
Yeah, but Sugar Ray, I mean, look, okay, they're gonna negotiate about the referees and the judges and the ringside and all that other shit, but that to me is reasonable. The catch weights and all that other stuff is to me unreasonable. That to me is unreasonable.
Hey, I heard what Serrata said. I heard what Serrata said. Hey, Serrata, Canelo's a fucking duck. He's a fucking duck.
Yeah, hell no, never. 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 He fought everybody, bro.
So is Boots.
Huey, Louie, and Dewey. Huey, Louie, and Dewey. That's
Nah,
Canelo's
hell no.
fucking
Canelo is a gran campeón, bro. When are you guys gonna realize that?
Don't even start, Smoke. Let's not go there, bro.
It's the truth.
Hey, Serrata, I realized he got his ass whooped. I realized that.
Nah, I see a 7-5 Canelo.
That's not an ass whooping. An ass whooping is Pitbull beating the shit out of Lamont Roach and knocking his ass.
Yes, exactly. And knocking him across the whole ring.
Bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about, man?
You can say my Bud didn't whip his ass. Bud still won. Hold on. Bud didn't whip his ass. Bud won the fight. But Bivol definitely beat the dog shit out of him.
He went up. He went up to be
Bivol
great.
beat the dog shit out of him.
No, he didn't. No, he went up to be great. He dared to be great. He went up.
Cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit.
Nah. Floyd beat the dog shit out of him. Wasn't even close.
He
Floyd beat the brakes off of him.
Wasn't even close. He beat the damn brakes off
Floyd beat
his
the brakes
ass.
off of him. Yeah, Floyd beat the brakes off him.
And two other motherfuckers that look like him too.
Without Canelo, there's no boxing, bro. Without Canelo, there'd be no boxing, bro.
Without Canelo, there'd be another Mexican.
Hang on.
You motherfuckers are irreplaceable. You motherfuckers are replaceable. There's a bunch of motherfuckers down there.
I wish it was me.
Yo, Canelo was favored against Bivol prior to the fight, guys. So even though he dared to be great, we saw how good Bivol was. A lot of people didn't think that Bivol was going to win, and he was.
Only y'all thought that shit. Only y'all thought that shit.
All Bivol did was 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. That's it.